feels so lovely, don't you agree? What up, man? No strings attached. We back on a Wednesday night. We're a little bit late tonight, but we here. Closing out the year 2022. Gonna put that behind us. You dig. Man, we got a good show tonight, man. I promise you. I ain't said that in a while. Ain't mean we ain't had no good shows. Because we have. But tonight, though, you Negroes are something else. So we're gonna talk about you Negroes tonight, man. We're gonna talk a little bit about marriage proposals, promise rings, right? Because promise rings making a comeback. I need for promise rings to make a strong comeback in 2023.
Plus, we too grown for that.
Plus, we're gonna talk about we're gonna debate whether or not it's, I don't know if it's appropriate, the right word, or if you should, or if there's an issue, or do you personally have an issue, right? If somebody, a friend, is twerking on your significant other, you not there, and they just making them things clap on them. You dig? So we'll get to that. But before we do all that, man, shout out to everybody that's rocking with us, man. Thank y'all in the audience, man. Hit that thumbs up button, rate, comment, subscribe. Jasmine, what up, sis? We see you in here early tonight.
Right.
Yeah, so we're going to get into that. But let's introduce the panel, man. You dig. My cousin and your cousin. He always running wild. Cousin Torian, what up?
What's up, y'all? Happy No Strings Day. It's the end of the year, y'all know. So let's get it popping.
You dig?
I shaved. So yeah.
New look.
Okay, you trying to look smooth for bringing the new year. Okay, I see what you're doing. All right, y'all be on the lookout for Torian. He trying something new right now. Look, there's a lot going on with Miss Parker right now. What's up, Miss Parker and Parker and friends?
Say hi.
Energy, you dig? And we got Naomi down there, aka Nay. What up, Naomi?
Hey y'all, happy No Strings Day, happy Wednesday. I'm ready to have a great show. If you're gonna smoke, I'm already rolled up. If you're gonna smoke one with me, spark that shit up. You know how I go.
Do it for the new. It's the it's the end of the year. It's the last show of the year, man. Y'all go ahead and do that for Naomi. You did.
Like,
okay, look, dang, okay, get it. All right. So let's go here, man. It's been a lot going on with proposals lately. They always say that like toward the end of the year, the holidays, people are feeling, they're around family. Sometimes family even put pressure on you, dig, and people want to start popping questions. You understand? So we got a few. Let's start with this one. Let's start with a promise ring first, because I'm hoping that promise rings make a comeback. Oh, and my bad. Jasmine said, she said Naomi is glowing. There you go.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm ashy right now. It's 2 weeks in a row that I've been ashy coming to the show. This cold weather ain't for me. All right. Torian do look young. Yeah. Yeah, Torian's a clone.
No, I think I like the beard better, Torian.
No, I don't understand. Torian trying to attract something different right now. You got to switch it up. I see what you're doing.
No, he loved them youngins. You do.
Oh, hilarious. All right, let's go here. This is Miss Ray Janae Carter. Let me play this for y'all real quick. Did y'all catch this? That it was
we are 6 months.
Oh, my bad. It's their 6-month anniversary. And her significant other said, he wanted to do something special.
Okay, this is a new guy, not that other guy. What was her boyfriend before? That rapper?
Lucci, or
because he's in jail, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not him.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a new guy. She's been with him now 6 months. Things are going well. You dig? You can see her response on top. She wasn't happy with people hating on her. But here's how it went down. Here we go.
But what I got for you is this right here. Okay?
Okay, wait. What you got?
This is what I got for you, baby. Let me see. Now, what this is, I want you to take it out. Go ahead, take it out of there. So this is my promise ring to you, baby. Okay? This is my loyalty. This is my love. This is everything. This is me investing my time, everything into you. I only want to be with you. This is my prime. Fifth is our anniversary.
Okay.
Aw, that's cute. I'm like, maybe they should make a comeback.
Right. Look, how you change your mind that quick?
Because that was cute. Aw. And so people are upset in the comments. I'm like, what was the comment saying?
Yeah, they was basically saying like they was that shit for teenagers and childish.
Right. You a little old for that. You a little old for that. And
No,
she-
I can feel it, but since it's still so new at like 6 months, and then making it clear, because hell yeah, people be going off assumptions. Like, been fucking with niggas for years, just based off of assumption. This nigga ain't never even offered you his true feelings or commitment. So
Yeah, she said in her post, y'all old asses mad at my promise ring, but been in 10-year relationships with a bunch of broken promises. Get you somebody to take care of your time, not wasted, aunties.
I call them auntie. You know exactly the ones who was mad. Okay. Mm-mm. Okay, yeah, that renews my
Promise ring, but
yeah.
the question is though, is there, because I think when I was first talking to y'all about this, I think all y'all had kind of the same reaction. Like, is there a certain age that you kind of like, I don't know about this promise ring shit. You know what I'm saying? Is there, I don't know.
I don't think so. I mean, I get why people will say that, but at the same time, I mean, it's just like you get an engagement ring or something. It's just a step before the engagement ring.
I feel like it's a far step from an engagement ring, but that would be good. I feel like if that's where you are, and also I think it would be good in a like newer relationship at the beginning. Like, I don't know about a promise ring. Like, y'all been together 3 years and then he offered you a promise ring. Like, okay, hold on. Like,
You should have already promised.
no, fact. So I feel like that would be a little different. Like, don't try it in an older relationship, but I feel like when it's newer, like a year or less, I think that would be a great gesture.
I don't want no promise ring.
Girl, you're married. This
I'm saying, I know, but I'm saying like I wouldn't want a promise ring.
So hold on. Okay,
even at the beginning.
No.
What's that? So you would tell them just keep it or what? What would you say?
I mean, to me, like she said, like to me, I guess promise rings is for people to me 25 and younger. After that, I mean,
I could see that too. And
what you promise, but I want to know like what you promising that you should not.
It's our anniversary.
Well, here she go. Let her tell.
You know what I'm saying? It will be our 6 month. But what I got for you is this right here. Okay?
Okay, wait. What you got?
This is what I got for you, baby. Let me see. Now, what this is, I want you to take it out. Go ahead, take it out of there. So, this is my promise ring to you, baby. Okay? This is my loyalty. This is my love. This is everything. This is me investing my time, everything into you.
There you go. It's his loyalty. It's his love. It's his investment into her. There you go. He broke it down for you, Amber.
Yeah, it sounded a little, kiddie-ish. But...
Damn, auntie.
He was like, no, open this box. What you got for me? What you got for me, baby? Like, no.
I think I like it. Just because I would just be scared like as fuck if it was an engagement ring.
Yeah, and look, I don't want people to think that we trying to come at. This is not about necessarily raise your name. I just wanted to kind of have the conversation about the promise ring thing because I was seeing a bunch of people online talking about, oh, well, I just got a promise ring, and I hope promise rings make a come. Listen, if promise rings make a comeback, these players out here got some more room to play with. They got some wiggle room. You there? You can throw out these promise rings. That's a step before an engagement. You good.
See, that's the problem. People want to make up all these steps. Shit.
Right.
It needs to be steps.
It's too many.
Talk to him,
It's
you know?
too
It
many.
needs
That's
to be
steps.
steps.
It's not enough steps.
I'm like, look, because
Organization,
like,
love life.
That's why it's so complicated now. Is people added talking stage, and then now it's a promise ring stage. Like
No,
that's
I
stuff
feel
that he
that.
promised her. That's already stuff that's promised in a committed relationship. Like that stuff that he said was some basic shit that you gonna say in a committed relationship. So what extra are you doing besides a ring?
that's so you know it's for sure that shit's cemented because people get in relationships all the day,
A
all
ring
the
ain't gonna
time.
stop shit though.
Well, maybe he's making that promise for sure because you ain't promising it when you're like a promise is a promise.
I
You
mean,
gotta
but when
say
you in a
you gotta
committed
say that shit out
relationship,
loud for it to be a promise.
if y'all talking about a committed relationship, you should be on the same page.
Yeah, saying
loyalty,
like, okay,
loyalty, all that shit that he said should be already there in a
you
committed
said
relationship.
it, but you didn't
He
promise
was
it.
there, but
I
he
didn't
just
promise you forever, babe.
Pinky promise. You could pinky promise without a ring.
Okay, but it's doing it with the ring. So I feel like I like the gesture.
Right. It's a gesture to just make sure and make it known and acknowledge that I'm on the same page as you. Like I'm committed. I don't want to waste your time. I'm putting in my time.
I'm investing in this.
Gesture.
We're building something.
Like in the 20s, like because I feel like people saying like, "Oh, this some teenage shit." But I'm like, really, like, what teenage boys out here buying rings? You know,
When I was in high school, they was doing it.
They definitely are.
Yeah.
I mean, they were doing it back then, but I mean, he probably bought like a little nicer ring. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I never got no promise ring, so I don't know the quality of the promise ring y'all may have gotten. But
sometimes it's like little heart rings, little stuff like that.
Yeah,
but
that ring did seem like a really nice ring for a
right.
I'm sure it was definitely a nice ring. I mean, this is Lil Wayne's daughter. You can't just fucking buy, any type of ring.
Right, and the boy
like,
is
okay,
singer. He a singer. He come from that little group, Armand and Trey.
I ain't never heard of them.
They ain't been, they had the most success.
Torian thought about it.
Yes, exactly that, Jasmine. Like you're literally, it's just showing that you're building to something real like marriage. Because not every relationship is for marriage or going towards that shit. Like you could be in a relationship and not want to marry that person in the long run. So I feel like, yeah, it's nice. I don't know if it's necessary though.
Yeah, so there you go, man. Shout out to them. They didn't. So, but okay. So is that an announcement? Or like, do we got promised? Or like, let me ask. I don't know what you would say. Like, do you is that something that like you tell people about that you like? Yeah, he gave me a promise ring. Or
no, people gonna think hers is engagement. She gonna be like, nah, this is a promise ring.
Yeah, no, but you definitely shouldn't be wearing your promise ring on your ring finger.
Well, where it go on your
on any other finger? I mean,
no.
like I be wearing rings on all my fingers,
but that not no promise ring.
But a promise ring is not going on my ring finger, so niggas think I'm married because I'm not.
But how about promise though?
But that's
no, and I'm promising to think about you every time I look at my middle finger and see my promise.
Like no. I'm taking, I promise.
No, and I feel like I wouldn't even really tell people about it. Like if somebody asked me about the ring, I would say that. Look, I was literally thinking.
I don't know this song.
Promise ring. Yeah.
What?
Yes, I'll rock your promise ring. It was by Tiffany Evans.
Oh, that
it was after y'all's time.
There you go. I'm holding it.
I still don't know what it is, so
y'all know my promise ring? Dang. Y'all
I skipped that era, I guess.
Park. It was on 106 Park.
I remember 106 in Park, but I don't remember no promise ring.
Oh, what up, Stan? OG Stan is in the building tonight. Y'all be careful. Y'all be careful. Stan, would you give somebody a promise ring? That's what we're talking about right now, Stan.
Yeah.
Would you? I know Stan a real player. He'll give out a promise ring.
He definitely.
Listen, that give you know how much extra time that give you? See, I think he gave it too
See,
early.
but look, why are you like
You
thinking
gotta,
it in that context? I think that's where people are even gonna try to find fault with it.
there you go. Stan said, absolutely, I would. Of course, he a real player. He gave it too early, though. He gave his promise ring 6 months in. That's a little too early. That's a little too
How
early.
is it early?
Time.
I got marriage ring in 2 weeks. That's not early.
Yeah, you're a woman of a certain age, though, Amber.
I'm like, and that's so fast. That's so fast.
But didn't y'all already know each other, though, Amber? Come on now.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm gonna need a long engagement. I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely gonna need a long engagement.
If I had a long engagement, we wouldn't have been here.
Jesus.
Hey,
you
you gotta live
I'm
every
like,
day
I need a
like
long
you might not be here
relationship. I need
tomorrow.
a long talking phase. I need a long relationship.
But what if you might not even be here tomorrow? You think I'm festing to
Exactly.
you
But
think
what does
I'm
it matter?
about to be with somebody for some years and then they die and I don't get shit? Like, no.
Whoa. Why are you thinking about death?
I'm just saying it happens every day.
No, but I'm saying, okay, he gave her this promise ring 6 months in. I'm saying he could have held out for at least a year and a half.
No, because I already said under a year is when it would be good, when it's at the beginning. But we're already locked in a relationship, and yeah.
Do we know how old Ray Janae is? How old is she? How old of a young lady?
Lil Wayne had her at 16, and he's 42. She got to be like 24.
Okay, so she's young enough to where,
Yeah, it was appropriate, age appropriate.
Yeah, like marriage, that might not necessarily need to be in her cards right now. You did? I mean, she can.
No, I got married within 2 weeks. We went on our first date a week after, and I got married within 2 weeks of our first date. So did my grandmother. So did my other grandmother, and they were married for 40, 50 years.
Was this an arranged marriage, Amber? What the hell?
No, man, we good. No, it was not.
The hell? Did somebody arrange this? They was like, hey, if y'all not married by a certain age, we putting y'all together.
No, I just knew. First date, I knew he was gonna be my husband.
What was it, Amber?
He just was the perfect guy. I'm telling you, very respectful. Like, we had a nice conversation. We was together every day after our first date, and then we got married.
All right. Oh, I thought you was doing the pageant wave. Okay.
No. Like, no. I'm like, because literally, shit change all the time. In 5 years, you could not be fucking with that person. Listen. Or like in a year.
You could be with him 5 years and not be fucking with him anyway, whether you married or not.
No, but that's what I'm saying. So what's the point of getting married? I guess you're saying what's the point of not getting married? And I'm like, what's the point of getting married? And shit. I think I could wait. Like, that's gonna have to be some older life shit. I think like in my 40s.
No, that's old, Roy.
I think in my 40s. I don't know. I kind of want to have a baby, and I don't have to get married to have a baby. So,
but listen, for full disclosure, clearly I do wear my ring. I am married. I knew my wife since we were like 13 years old, right? Went to junior high together, high school together. We still, once we got together when we were older, we still were just together for 5 years before we got married. Shit, make no mistake.
Y'all were young though, right?
When we got married?
Yeah.
Hell no. Hell no. I wish I was young. Hell no, we weren't young, but we were together for, well, I guess when we first, how long we been married now? Shit. Okay, been married for a while. 7 years now. But shit, we were, like I said, we were living together for
that's still y'all in your 30s, so.
Yeah, but we were still we were living together like 4 or 5 years before we got married, And then I felt like she was kind of like, I was like, all right, Gina, I will marry you. Damn.
Well, Reginae 24 and the boy 25. And Reginae is a Sagittarius.
Yeah, I don't think you should get married to your 30s. I think that would be okay. Like, no need to rush that shit in your 20s because we're still changing. Like, we're still changing. We're still growing. Unless you got a for sure person that will grow with you, But it takes time to see all that shit.
It's crazy because I know 5 people that I went to school with that got married right after high school and they still married to this day.
They probably went through so much bullshit.
Well, let's go here real quick.
So much bullshit, I bet.
Are
Let's
they
go-
happy?
Let's go to the other side of the game,
Like,
right? We just
shit.
talked about the promise rings. Let's go to this side of the game. This was a proposal. Basically, I don't know if it was going wrong. I don't know. I'll let y'all decide. Here we go.
He proposed after 10 years. And this happens.
I ain't gonna record you because that's up. Like I just proposed to my girl. We've been together for 10 years, and I just proposed to her, and she just sitting here and just looking at the ring. You just sitting here looking at it.
In the car, you ain't put no thought into it. You ain't taking me out to dinner or nothing. No type of little setup, bro.
Well, I do it, but
flowers, nothing. Just and then after 10 years,
Crystal,
oh,
you said you wanted to be married.
I don't want.
I went out and bought this ring.
5 years ago, I don't want that shit. Now take you another 5 years to propose to me. No, I don't want.
What you mean? So 10 years? Look, 10 years to me, that tells me I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
It don't take you 10 years.
People true colors. Become like I gotta see your true colors. It do take people 10 years. Everybody not the same. I don't get it. What you talking about? Like, so you really don't want you don't want to marry me. So you finna break up with me because I got you a ring 10 years later?
What type of thought is this? We in the car.
What you mean we in the car? Like, it don't matter when you get proposed to, as long as you get proposed to.
I don't want that shit. Can you stop recording me?
I'm not gonna stop recording because you're unappreciative, and I want.
I agree.
Look,
Chris-
she said it don't take 10 years to know that, but it took her 10 years to find out this nigga is not even a nigga she want. Like, bitch, it took you 10 years to figure out, like, what the fuck?
Nah, it's not like she already knew.
He pissed her off by proposing in the car. That's
That
what
too.
pissed her off. That's why she over it. She like, this nigga disrespecting me after 10
No,
years.
but you should know that's your nigga at that point. Like, you know what type of nigga this is. If he go, nigga, you thought he was gonna do something nice?
I mean, you right there. But I mean, he might have been showing differently. He might have thought this was perfect, but it wasn't perfect. It like they'll propose
But after
I'm driving at that too. Like, nigga, I'm driving. You gonna propose? No, nigga, if you don't get my family together for 10 years and for dinner or something, like, nah, I feel her.
No, she definitely deserved more because, yeah. Especially if she's saying she want to get married, she definitely want to have that proposal and that whole type of shit. And like men already know that women want like
theatrics
proposal. No facts, they want a romantic.
Theatrics.
If you're proposing marriage, a woman's gonna want a romantic scene, not y'all driving to the motherfucking dollar store. You pulled out this ring because I said 2 days ago that I wanted to get married, and now you're just here because, okay, let me get this bitch off my back. She want to get married, so here I am.
Hey, so hold on. I think we're being unfair to this gentleman.
No, you're not.
Um,
Absolutely not.
No, because for one, sir, you were coerced. You don't want this either. Like,
well, maybe that was his way of being spontaneous. He thought maybe he would get a different reaction, like, "Oh my god!"
No, he didn't. He knew he was gonna get it. That's why he recorded her ass.
Right.
I think he was recording because he thought she was gonna be happy.
10 years is wow. Not 10 years in a proposal. 10 years is wow.
So what was she more upset about? Was she more upset that it took 10 years or the way that he proposed?
The way that he proposed.
Okay.
I think
So okay.
Because that's her point. She was
because
like,
I mean, she said she also says that, and she says, and then after 10 years, like, so it's both of it. Because she's feeling the type of way, and I feel like they're young. I'm like, girl, don't be counting fucking high school years into this shit. Count grown people ages, okay?
But if you so she got with dude, right? They've been together. It seems like they've been rocking pretty good. Like, is this really gonna be the thing that you talk about? You want to break up because he proposed? That part seems wild to me, though.
I mean, I feel her because I mean, it's all about the principle of things. I feel like it might have been both, but I feel like she would have, if he did the proposal in the way she wanted, the gesture that she wanted, she would have said yes. You know, like she would have looked past the 10 years. Like if it took 10 years, like it's the fact that he like did this shit in the car while
But
she
see,
driving.
listen to what you saying though, Torin, that it took 10 years. Like, should it be maybe she should have had that conversation at year 4. Maybe she should
No,
have
they
cut
should
it
have had
off.
it at year.
No, I'm saying
one
like she would have
at
married
dating.
him
Like I
with
want to be
years.
married because if you want to get married, you need to let people know. You don't need to just be assuming that like people want to get married at the same intensity that you do. Cause
Right.
okay. Like, cause he might be a nigga like me. Like, I actually need a little time. Like, yeah, I would like to just, see if I can get it.
You know,
And
and
she had conversations with him before because she said, "Yeah, I want to get married a while ago." Like we talked about that a while ago. She like, and she seemed like she was secure, like them not going no further, like through marriage. Now he doing this in the car, like that shit pissed us off.
Let's break down they 10 years. They saying 10 years. Okay, that they've been together. We don't know what that means though, right? Were they fully committed for the full 10? That first year could have been shaky. You dig? And can you really count these COVID years? I don't know what they doing.
What?
COVID years is the ones that matter the most.
You can count these COVID years. You dig?
So you were stuck with somebody with COVID. That's what solidified.
Were they together?
That's what broke up a lot of shit.
Right, it broke up or solidified relationships. COVID
I'm
helped.
calling bullshit on they 10 years. I'm calling that shit 6 and a possible. Because I don't know what the status was before. He seems like he might have been in these streets that the first couple of years he was like that was his main, but he was still kind of out here moving around. I feel like he just got serious within the last few years. Let me play one more time in case y'all didn't catch it, man.
Or they could have been in a relationship and she counted 10 years of when they really got all their shit together. They could have been together way longer than 10.
This is true also. But let's play this. This is my guy. He don't give his name, but shout out to him, man. He was doing the best he could. You know what I'm saying? He was doing the best. Hold on. He was doing the best that he could with the situation.
For 10 years. And this happens.
I ain't gonna record you because that's up. Like I just proposed to my girl.
10 years.
We've been together. Yeah, we've been together for 10 years, and I just proposed to her, and she just sitting here and just looking at the ring. You just sitting here looking at it.
In the car, you ain't put no thought into it. You ain't taking me out to dinner or nothing. No type of look set up, bro.
Why do it? But
flowers, nothing. Just and then after 10 years.
Okay, let's stop it there because one of y'all said this, and I agree. After 10 years, shouldn't she know that like he probably not gonna do that? That like that ain't really the type of shit that he do. No, I'm just saying. No. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying.
Every year he probably was like, "Oh, this gonna be the year. Oh, this gonna be the year," and then he fell. I mean, I guess I guess I see what y'all saying, but
you did.
I'm a little hopeless romantic, so I'm like, maybe he just waiting for the right time.
So
the fuck?
No, that's the wrong time. No, definitely not.
Crystal, you said you wanted to be married. I went out and bought this ring.
5 years ago, I don't want that shit. Now I take you another 5 years.
Okay, let's stop it. She said 5 years ago was when she wanted to be married.
Or at least engaged, like.
I wonder if this is her baby daddy as well.
It has to be. That's exactly what I was going to say,
right?
Naomi. Yeah, this has to be her baby daddy. Now, the question is going to be also how many kids they got. Because when you have a kid or multiple kids, that 10 years can go by real quick.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. That shit can go by.
No, and then you already locked in tighter than shit. Like at that point, once you got a fucking baby and you living in y'all in a committed relationship, shit, y'all locked in.
I hope he wasn't doing that, Jasmine. I hope he wasn't gassing her up.
You know how y'all dudes is, so he probably was.
What up, Tiara?
Hey, Tiara.
Y'all send TT the link, man, if she want to jump in. Y'all send her the link if she want to come on, because I feel like Tiara got a little hopeless romantic in her too. She might be feeling a certain way. But all right, I'm just saying, no, she just said that 5 years ago, that was what she wanted. Now, let me ask y'all, if 5 years ago that was something that y'all wanted and y'all didn't get it, would y'all, because she's still in the relationship 5 years later.
No, because she probably was trying to make it seem like, okay, well, we're good. I don't want to like make this a problem where I have to end the whole relationship just because, he's not ready to be at that level of commitment yet. So she probably went through a lot of back and forth, but at the end of the day, like you want what you want. And if somebody can't provide that for you and that's something that you need to go forward and they can't provide it, then you're gonna have to be able to walk. So yeah, if it was for her to walk, she should have took that time. So yeah, maybe like Torian said, if he just would have did it in the right emotion, like, cause for one, like, you waited a long time. You wanted this 5 years ago.
Right. And
like, she wanted this 5 years ago, and you're proposing to this woman, so you should love her and care about her and want her to feel like special and beautiful on this day. So yeah, you could put a little more effort and more thought behind it, even if it's just at a restaurant, like,
I guess, listen,
where she could just be pretty.
Maybe
because I've seen people get proposed to at Chili's.
Hold on, why you call out Chili's like that? They might be a sponsor of the show next year. Why you call them out like that?
I didn't say anything was wrong with it.
But you said like they ain't shit. Like, yeah,
I just said I've seen people get proposed to at Chili's. So
no, and that's sometimes all they need.
That's what I'm saying. He could have went to Chili's or something.
The mall food. I seen somebody propose to. When I was at work, I was on break. I was going to Chick-fil-A, and I seen somebody get proposed to at food court. I said, "Oh," and she said, "Nah," but that's all the story. She was mad. She said,
was like the mall food court.
Like, get up. And he wouldn't get up, and she walked away. He like, really? I'm like, nigga. That's when I realized some people might not want the big gestures of getting proposed. Like, people don't like all that public eye.
No, and that's why you have to know your partner. And it's just obvious that he does not know. And that's why they shouldn't be getting married. And it took them 10 years to be able to come to this fucking conclusion. And that's why it needs time.
Yeah, that was wild. But look, I'll be honest, I didn't have like an extravagant proposal. We was at the crib like a motherfucker. That's 100% factual. Shit, I was like, do you?
Like what? Who? Just y'all?
Like, and our oldest daughter.
Like, want to get married? Yeah.
Like, listen, y'all know my knees all fucked up.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I couldn't listen. My wife, no, if I get down on the knees, she's gonna have to help me up anyway. So yeah.
And that would be fine. Get down.
I was like, hey, you want to? Like the old folks say, you want to? I do. Do you? Shit, let's get it. And then after that, I played because that Pharrell song that just came out from the goddamn Little Kids movie. What's the damn song he had that we couldn't get away from a few years ago?
Happy.
Oh, Happy. There you go.
Happy.
Oh, I said Frozen.
Hilarious.
Pharrell song, girl.
Oh.
That was the first.
Yeah. We was playing I'm Happy in the House. Yeah, I remember that. A backyard proposal would be real cute, but see, sometimes men don't be really, I don't know if we're really thinking on that level.
Y'all do be thinking. Y'all know. Y'all don't see no.
Don't say y'all, nigga. You with me. Fuck you mean y'all.
Because you could have been a little bit more romantic too.
I could have been, but if I would have been, my wife would have been like, nigga, why are you acting like this? My wife would have probably snuffed it out. She'd have been like, nigga, you acting weird.
Right, and you do gotta know that. So in your case, if she is that type, then so you move accordingly. But like sometimes that gesture does count a little bit more.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like my wife was just more relieved. She could probably tell you better than me, but she was like, all right, it's about time, nigga. Shit.
Yeah, but I don't think I would be a person who would need like my family and friends like invited to the proposal. I don't think I would need something that big, but I don't know. I haven't even like fully thought about such things.
And hold on, let me bring her on because Stan is in the building. I have to bring this person on right now. Shout out to my homie Stan. So I gotta bring her on. TT, do you love me? Are we riding?
Not in a work shirt. Let's get it. Straight off from work.
We gotta get this little cheese real quick.
That money. It don't hurt none.
Y'all, my locks is woo. Yes, okay.
Hanging, moving.
Oh, shout out to Stanley. I see Stanley trying to get chosen here tonight. He said, I feel like women should demand romance from their partner respectfully. Talk that talk, Stan. I see what you're doing. I see what
you like. I don't think
Roy is so problematic.
For my
I hope you know that you're the problematic one of the show, Roy. Like when people watch the show, they be like, "Yeah, that other one." Yeah, just know that you're the problematic one.
Now you're the problematic one.
I'm just letting you.
That's Torian trying to be problematic, but he be quiet.
I don't be problematic.
Just saying.
But like I was saying, like I feel I don't need it depends who proposed. Like I might propose or if I get proposed to, but I don't need the family there. I will like it to be there, but it depends on like the setting. Like if we just like out about and I just turn around this motherfucker on their knee, I'm like, oh.
No, you would definitely want people there. You want the cameras. Like, did somebody get that?
One of my friends, but if it's not, then I will be okay. Like if like he did it while we was at the park or something, or while we was somewhere. As long as somebody there, you know, I want somebody to walk up to me like, congratulations. I'm like, thank you.
Let me ask you this though, real quick.
I just
For a little second. Just to do it for a little second.
Handing me some weed in the ring.
Jesus Christ, with the weed, man. This nigga wants weed. Golly.
See, and that's why. And that's
like,
why
I'm just thinking he's giving me my new sack.
Too. That's why your man needs to talk to your friends so they can get ideas from your friends.
Yeah, that's it.
I was gonna say this though. Is this still a maybe Amber can chime in as well because she just recently got married. But so I didn't do like an extravagant proposal. Obviously, I already said that. But I was traditional in the sense that I did, you know, I had a good conversation with her pops. You know what I'm saying? I think her mom even got on the phone. You know what I'm saying? And you know, she was crying. Everybody was crying and all. She was real dramatic. But I did do that whole thing before I proposed to her. So the family was aware that I was going to propose. You know what I'm saying? Before I did. Is that to you younger folk? First, let me let Amber go. Is that something, you know what I'm saying, that is a thing for you or no? Did that not matter for you?
So I was raised by my dad. I'm a daddy's girl still to this day. And he went to my daddy and talked to my daddy, got my daddy's permission, and it was up from there. Because my daddy don't like nobody, but he likes him.
There you go. So let me ask you, younger folks, is that a thing? Like would y'all care?
I want it to be.
Okay.
My mom is crazy. I mean, my father, I don't, you know, I got some family things, whatever, but I would definitely love, you know, for my man to reach out to my family and, you know, ask for permission first.
Yeah.
My mom would be like, hell yeah, because she's going to be ready for something.
Nigga, do that shit tonight.
Depends on the guy, though, because she a little picky, but hey,
okay.
It is what it is. But yeah, no, that I feel like that should be a given. Do that.
Yeah.
Because if you proposing to me and mom's saying, nah, I got to tell my mom I just got engaged, like, come on now, bro. I'm not trying to call her and do all that shit. I need her to be calling me like, did it happen? Did it happen? Like,
hilarious.
I don't need it to happen for me. That's not so
race.
I don't know. I don't need him.
You don't want him to ask your dad.
Nah, it's not necessary.
But you don't even mess with that nigga like that, do you, Torian? Ain't that what you said?
Who?
Yeah, he love his daddy.
Oh, my bad. Your mama. Somebody you don't mess. Who you don't mess with?
My sister.
Your sister. I knew it was somebody that he don't mess with. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so crazy.
If he did go to my dad, that would show me that he did really like care about me and care to do that. So I will really appreciate that, but it's not something that I'm like looking for him to do.
Okay.
But if he did, I'll be like, damn, nah, really, I still nigga dick tonight. Like he was my dad.
Period. That's probably why I don't want my family or anybody to be there, because I'm not trying to do no dinner or none of that shit after this. Like, we gotta go right now.
Y'all are a bunch of heathens. Y'all are supposed to be saving y'all. And y'all trying to jump into the damn bed. You're supposed to be saying, okay, now I'm gonna save these goodies until the wedding night.
Look at her face.
Baby, we are in the 20. What? Look, listen.
25.
We've already been doing this. We're gonna wait now. Come on now.
Well, I just gotta
get married like the night before. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
I just gotta say, Jasmine, that would have been a very big part, because he knew that me and my daddy are very close. Like he's like my best friend. So he knew like my daddy would have had to be okay with it because I've always wanted my daddy to walk me down the aisle, and I always wanted my daddy to have a great relationship with who I'm with. And my daddy loves him. Like when I tell you, I mean, my daddy didn't have no sons, so like that was just the icing on the cake. Because I mean, like literally, my daddy will let me know. Like I call him every day, and the first thing he'll be like is, "Where my son-in-law at?" Like he be like, "Where he at?" Like put him on the phone, tell him to come over here.
Like damn, you just
like,
pushing out the people.
Yeah, so it made it way better when everybody get along. It's like it just makes it better. If it was tension or something going on, but my daddy knows like he treats me very well. I think my daddy is 75, so more of his way is like, okay, I know she's gonna be in good hands when I'm not here no more. You know what I'm saying? Because I am a daddy's girl through and through. So like I think my daddy is finally like, okay, well shit. He done took off my hands because I'm full. Like it's my daddy's fault. So yeah.
That's what's up.
Damn, if our parents said no, I'm gonna have to dig into that because
No, and I literally
I don't know.
really care. But like I know it wouldn't influence my decision. Like I don't know, but I feel like it would be very hard to like. I don't know. You like if I'm good with you, I feel like everybody would be, and if they're not, and if it's not for no valid reason, then like fuck them.
Yeah,
like
you give a good reason because it's not making sense if we've all been good. Like so, you just been sitting here. Like, if you didn't like this man, then why didn't you say this before?
No, but even I'm like,
what the hell is the problem here? You be cooking and then doing all this extra shit. Where's so and so at? Now you don't like him when he want to marry me. What's going on?
There you go. Well, listen, let me
yeah,
play
but
one
for
more
me,
time.
I don't think or I could definitely accept the traditional things, even though, like I said, if it goes the other way, I was still, at the end of the day, everybody gonna do what they want to do. Thanks. And I'm definitely gonna do what the fuck I want to do.
Let me play.
But I think like most important, like would be having a conversation with my son. Cause like when I get married, I'm gonna be bringing in another child.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like cause that's somebody's like opinion I would take, like for sure. Like if it's my child telling me like it's a no, then it's gonna be a no for me. If it's my mama, nah. But I feel like children, they definitely got the sight, they got the knowledge. Cause I know damn well I knew. And like your children love you to death, and they know how somebody should treat you. Like, cause your child know how the fuck you deserve to be treated, and they're not gonna be fucking with nobody that's not treating you the way you're supposed to.
That's how I am with my mom. Like I be telling her, look, that ain't no good.
Look, you can look like, hold on now.
Because you wouldn't want that for me, so and I'm telling you, like, this ain't good, baby. Let that man go. It's time to go. It's time to go. But no, my mom would say some shit like, okay, girl, I don't know what you mad about, but we gonna get married, okay?
Let me just tell these ladies out here, never mess with any man over 35 who's still single if his name is James. That's an old that's an old James is just an old ain't shit name. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I love the name James.
Oh, that's an old. See,
I have an uncle named James.
Oh, I'm not saying them niggas ain't
I
cool.
think everybody got an uncle named James.
Facts.
I don't.
All them niggas is full of shit.
I don't
either.
I love my uncle.
Listen, if you old niggas, old heads named James. No, trust me, it will save you a life of fucking.
I mean, yeah, women should definitely like stay out of his way.
I got a nigga I'm trying to fuck named James, but
whoa.
I'm like, and I have a best friend named James, but he isn't single. So
there you go. Okay. All right, one more time. Let me play my man. I don't know his name, but his girl Crystal is very problematic. So we'll play this one more time and we'll move on. Crystal is so problematic.
I ain't gonna record you. because that's like I just proposed to my girl.
10 years,
We've been together.
10 years.
Yeah, we've been together for 10 years, and I just proposed to her, and she just sitting here and just looking at the ring. You just sitting here looking at
in
it.
the car, you ain't put no thought into it. You ain't taking me out to dinner or nothing. No type of little setup, bro.
Why do it? But
flowers, nothing. Just this.
But
and
Crystal,
then after 10 years,
Crystal,
no.
you said you wanted to be married.
I don't want.
I went out and bought this
like
ring.
5 years ago, I don't want that shit. Now I take you.
Hold on. I didn't listen to the whole video.
That tells me if I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
It don't take you 10 years.
People true colors. People true colors don't be coming like I gotta see your true colors. It do take people 10 years. Everybody not the same. Like, I don't get it. What you talking about? Like, so you really don't want to you don't want to marry me. So you finna break up with me because I got you a ring 10 years later?
What type of thought is this? We in the car.
What you mean we in the car? Like, it don't matter where you get proposed to, as long as you get proposed to.
I don't want that shit. Can you stop recording?
I'm not gonna stop recording because you're unappreciative, and I want to show the world how unappreciative my girl is.
That's gas.
Like, I don't understand right now. Like, you got a whole, like, you know how much I spent on this ring, and you complain about where I'll propose to you at?
Shout out to him. He was doing a great job. Crystal is very unappreciative, as he said.
Please.
I'm just saying.
I think
Let's go, Tierra.
they're both at fault for this. But I'm like, it don't take 10 years for you to figure out if you're trying to marry me, bro. I said this shit 5 years ago, before he thought about buying that ring, he should have just been like, so what do you think about, we've been doing this thing for a while. What do you think about, are you still thinking about wanting to be married to me or something like that before you even go out and buy a ring? Because I feel like the energy that she's giving off, it would have been given off before he bought that ring had he had that conversation with her. Like 5 years ago, she wanted to get married, but okay, within this 5 years, what's been happening?
Mm-hmm.
But they I feel like they haven't really had that conversation
at this point. That's what the vibes I felt was like. It's a little too late, nigga. She got a dick on the side, and she probably she kind of like him. Okay, she's like, shit. I might not. Even
she said after 10 years, like, nigga, she like after 10 years, like at that point, nigga, it's been too long now.
She definitely got another dick.
Her feelings is somewhere else.
Definitely is like I don't want to. Hey,
wait, what's Stan talking about? This a Wendy's? What's he talking about, Stan?
I don't know
what this is a Wendy's. Is that what he said?
Yeah, I don't get it, Stan. I thought that was some young nigga shit. I thought y'all was gonna get that shit. I was like, okay.
I do get it. I just don't know what part he replied that.
We all don't understand, okay?
No, yeah. Like when somebody will say something wild, they'll be like, man, this is a Wendy's. Like you just be saying this wild ass shit. Like we just trying to get our food and you but I don't know here.
I say wow. Everything I said was legit, Stan.
Wait, I don't recall talking about money. I don't think money is the problem. I think they should have been discussing this shit before going to buy a ring.
Yeah, discussing it, and it was also the jester.
Yeah, he should have just did a little bit.
This nigga James was trying to fuck. Oh,
he said what? What was it to?
Oh, cool. I said I was trying to. That's the nigga named James. I want to fuck.
Oh.
But I know. I had to let him know if he watches. Like,
I'm glad I got the joke, Stanley. So
there we go. Listen, this topic made me think about the song from Jagged Edge from back in the Gap. Shout out to my old.
Let's get married.
Let's get married.
Baby, I promise. That's what we should have talked about for Promise Ring at first.
Jagged Edge. They got a song for every damn thing.
They got for all the rings. They was probably taking you through the stages.
Okay.
No facts, and that's probably what he should have did at first is got her a damn promise ring.
No, at that
Some
5
people do,
years,
yeah.
no, I don't know
Hey,
because
that's
that would have.
correct. At the
5 years is a long ass time, but at least it's kind of
at least promise her, okay, I'm promised I'm gonna marry you. She would have been held over for that. But let me bring up the lyrics from this song because people said that after I used to love the song, but people came back and said some of the lyrics are problematic. So I highlighted.
Of course, all the lyrics back in the day problematic.
People said these lyrics were problematic. He said.
Sing it, though.
He said here, oh goddamn, y'all can't even see it. Hold on, let me do this. Hold on. Is it bigger? There we go.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
I get it.
You see what he said? Said I done it all, but frankly, girl, I'm tired of this emptiness. I want to come. See, people hate it because he was saying let's just get married, but he said I done it all, right? And it was like, so now after you done all this shit, now you want to marry me? Oh, yeah.
And that's usually how it is. That's how I feel it is. Because 10 years, that means you waiting on something. Like, what are you waiting on? You waiting on something better to come along, and then so basically, I feel like, are you just settling for that person just because y'all got 10 years behind you?
Ooh, and that's why I gotta let my nigga go.
Oh damn! Hold on.
Oh my god! No, it's not. That's not accurate.
I'm just asking the question because that's how I would feel like.
But yeah, what are we waiting?
I mean, yeah, that could
That's a
definitely
whole
be a part of it.
If we've already been talking about wanting to be married and stuff, and wanting more,
But
then what we
have
gonna do?
they? She talked about that. Did she listen to what he wanted? Maybe when she asked that 5 years, he said, "I'm
He
not
was tired
ready
of that emptiness. Because he done done it all. Jagged Edge.
Okay, let's read the lyrics here. Let's read the lyrics. It said I done it all, but frankly, girl, I'm tired of this emptiness. I want to come home to you and only you. Cause making love to just anyone ain't happening. I just want to be
out there a long time ago. They put y'all on game long time ago.
But wouldn't you want that though?
Yes, I don't want to just be having sex with girls at the club after the club close, Amber. I just want to come home to you, ma'am. Damn.
Because honestly, I'm tired of these streets too. So shit.
I'd rather have a nigga that was already in the streets and like, okay, I'm
already experienced this shit and not trying to play a little phase while you with me. Do that shit. I already did that. Look, do that shit without me. I mean, outside of me.
Top of the new year, we're gonna come back with a whole new show because we're gonna talk about these hoe phases top of the year. We going straight to the bullshit top of the year. We going to these whole phases. Okay, let me go. Go to the chat. People said he probably waiting for her to get her mind right. Facts.
Get the hell up out of there then, because if she ain't been getting her mind right then what the hell?
Her mind ain't ready yet. I'm waiting for you to get it together, man. You think just because you fry a little chicken on Sunday and you make some spaghetti every other Tuesday, this shit is okay? No, sir. No, ma'am. This ain't what it is. Your mind ain't ready yet. Okay, Jasmine said.
Get somebody that's gonna have it.
This shit is just so complicated. I don't even know how I'm supposed to get to the marriage phase. Okay, because I'm like, this already freaks me out, and I don't even want to date. Okay, like I'm like, this gives me.
Jasmine brought up the point of, would you get married if you were broke?
This day and the age, we need to just be getting ourselves together.
That's another thing that shouldn't be happening.
We need to be getting ourselves together.
Jasmine, that's a great point, because that was one of the reasons that me and my wife, after 5 years, still weren't married our first 5 years. Because I was like, yo, I ain't even got no paper like that right now. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I need to get this shit up before I like bring you in and give you my last name. I don't want both of us to be broke with this last name. Goddamn. And then nowadays, it's a lot of women that, you know, I've only seen it once, but I saw what I thought was a very good relationship break up because after the proposal, the woman said she accepted it, but then she said that she would want her name to be hyphenated. And that was a whole fucking separate argument. She was like, I want my name to be hyphenated because kind of similar to what Amber was saying, like her father didn't have any sons, and she was a daddy's girl, so she wanted her name to be hyphenated. He was like, nah, if you marry me, taking my last name. And that shit just got like super.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That
But shit,
definitely
if
need a
that shit will
conversation.
break the engagement, it could have broke the marriage. So left out.
Yeah.
I feel
Whole
like
shit broke up.
hey,
That's
what
crazy. But that should be a conversation that should be had. Like,
Yeah, it's interesting. Like they had never talked
Right.
about to that level, right? Before he decided to propose, which was crazy. Streets is dead. Oh, is the streets dead, Stan? I
the
don't know.
streets ain't that dead, but it's looking
the
real
streets
dry.
is dead.
You got
It's
pee in it.
real dry. It's real. I don't feel like
This is
doing
a new
it.
Stanley. Hilarious.
It is a new Stanley.
This nigga that fell in love.
With a
You in love, Stanley?
Bro, and you talking about me
You
now?
got two girlfriends. What the fuck happened? You know what? I'm out of here.
Yeah, one of them hoes is 22. You talking about me with young bitches. He got young bitches.
Hold on, you don't know they young. Hold
You're
on.
an old ass Pisces. It makes sense.
He said she's 23. He 29. That's
But when don't they say that women are like 2 years mentally ahead? So maybe she's like 25, really. So
they 4 years. They mature.
okay, well, there you go. She's 27. Shit. Oh, they damn near
Oh,
the same.
it's 5 years.
Oh shit, 5 years. So she's 28.
No,
They
it's
damn near
more.
the same.
Same age mentally.
Yeah,
Women-
mentally the same age. So he good.
25. It's women at 21, men at 25 when they brain fully mature.
23 and 29 is like the same age mentally.
There you go. You see?
Who with a 23-year-old?
Stanley.
Stanley. You in love, your Pisces ass.
I can't wait for Pisces season.
Oh,
And get it
yeah.
easier, but I won't judge because there's a little bit of an age difference between.
Wait, Roy, I just sent the video to the group chat. I want you to put up. I seen it's a TikTok I seen last night. It was crazy.
Okay, hold on. Now you got me doing too much work. Okay, y'all talk amongst yourselves while I
There
pull
are some other deep-rooted issues than Courtney if he's so concerned about his last name. Like, baby, I'm still gonna have your last name. It's just gonna be hyphen.
I think it's more so like
how does it go for the kids? And like
they name gonna be hyphen too. Shit.
See, and like that's kind of a lot. That is kind of a lot to like.
I think that's more traditional, you know, like I don't know. That's just more traditional. I didn't have an issue.
Like I'm not attached to my last name, so I'm just gonna change it.
I can't wait for my W to be. My bad. I thought I heard a gunshot. It wasn't.
I used to want my mom's last name.
Almost New Year's. They popping fireworks.
Yeah, I used to want my mom's last name because I liked her last name better, and also because it was kind of childish. Because like I just knew that my kids, because I was always at the end of the line, so I wanted like
you talking about you, nigga? I'm W.
A name that would be like my kids go first. So I want to be in the line. Like get in the line.
Be a Jackson or something. I be happy with a Smith. Okay,
I have to think about that.
Shit, nigga, I'm
got the same initials. I went from Patterson to Parker.
Oh wow.
Oh my god.
They went up. See, they went up. See, I want my kids to go up. Like so, yeah. But I do want my kids. I will always prefer like we split the kids up last name. I know that's a little.
Get that shit off the screen, Ray.
Oh no, I'm looking that up. Let me read this for y'all. It says, "Do your thing." First, he gave Stan some props. Do your thing, Stanley. And then he said, "A king can elevate any woman to a queen, but all a queen can do is make a man her husband." Oh, that's some cold-ish right there. T. Will, shout out to T. Will in the chat. That's some cold shit.
That is sexist.
Okay, she drinking this wine. No,
I got love for you. Oh,
okay.
I don't want to hear it, Stanley.
Okay, I got you queued up right now.
I'll see you in about 2 years and see where we at.
Okay, this is a video. I don't know what this I don't know what this is, but Torian just sent this to the chat. So let's watch this. Here we go.
I went on a date today, and let me tell you my experience. I planned ahead, and I went to the store and bought flowers. Show up to the date with the flowers in hand. She said, "Why did you buy flowers?" I thought that's what we were supposed to do. Am I wrong? Oh, and to top it off, I ended up keeping the flowers. She didn't want them. I went on a
Well,
date
there
today,
you go,
and let me
nigga.
tell you my experience.
That's how you learn. You dig? That's
not how you learn. That's how you learn. Maybe next time, I don't know.
You may
This
need
probably
to,
is
well,
gonna
maybe
be
the
villain
date
or
was.
story.
Who was he dating? Was her name Gertrude? That's some
I'm
old
like
nigga
a lot
shit.
of women.
No, because I'm like, maybe it was somebody. I mean, like, how long have y'all been talking? Like, did y'all get to know each other a little bit longer before going on a date?
Exactly. Naomi, if it's our first date and I show up with a big ass bouquet of flowers, you're gonna be like, all right, nigga, like the fuck?
I'm
Like,
gonna swoon.
no, you not.
Like
That's
fresh flowers.
I
I
would
would
love
literally
that
pull up the
shit.
fresh flowers in my home right now because that's actually been like
all they
one of
gonna
my
do is
favorite
die.
things.
Where we
Like
gonna,
I buy myself
I don't
flowers every
care.
weekend now.
we
Actually,
gonna sit
I
them in
would
the
love
car.
for a nigga to buy me some flowers.
So now we gonna
On a
sit
date,
these
yeah.
flowers in the car.
if
while
we're
we-
if we're
Fuck outta
somewhere,
here.
I would get the flowers some water. If I'm at a restaurant, can I have a glass, please? And
No,
put
for
in
real.
them.
That's
I'm gonna have a water bottle, like something. But yeah,
Okay.
but that's why. I mean, if you meet them,
Matt. Hold on, T. Will.
What T Will say? T Will said, hold on, go to T Will in the chat. T Will in here on fire. T Will said
He is.
he came from a single mom family and learned how to simp from day one. Is he simping T Will from day one?
That's
I don't
crazy.
think
I
he's
feel like
something. I think maybe he should have learned a little bit more, got to know this woman a little bit more than he do know. So he know, next time not to like don't let this girl fuck it up for the other ones. Okay?
no, and I feel like in this, it's a learning experience in that like you dodged the bullet because maybe you don't want this type of person who can't even
Yeah.
accept flowers. Like you have to realize like that's something up with them where they can't accept it. Because I feel like some women like they went through that phase where like, oh, I don't care about flowers. I don't need flowers, and like, bitch, you gotta heal your heart and get you some damn
Please.
flowers. There's nothing wrong with having some flowers. Accept your flowers. And okay, so that was on her, not on you. So I hope he does fucking give flowers again. I hope he lives to give women flowers again.
No, for real.
Listen,
I sent the update. I sent the
What
update to
happened?
that. He had an update video.
Now somebody was getting on his butt.
No,
I
somebody
hope
just asked like further question. He answered it, and it answered like
Okay.
where he's replying?
yeah.
Okay, hold on. Is this it? Hold on. I think I see it here. Hold on.
I definitely get it, Jasmine, defending the girlies, but some of the girlies can't be. Some of them not defendable.
I got it. Here we
You
go.
can't even say that.
Here we go right here.
And if I asked her what her favorite flowers were, or even if it was confirmed that it was a date. Oh, I'm gonna provide y'all with a screenshot. This is the conversation days before the date.
Okay,
So
let's stop it right here. Let's break down. Okay, so he did ask her, do you have a specific
oh wow.
And she
flowers?
said, first thing she said, I do like flowers. So like, yeah.
Okay. What time should I be? Okay, yeah. He's okay, yeah. He's
Oh, girl.
dealing with a hood chick, like
She literally said, "Oh, that's so sweet. I'm not really picky, but and
Okay,
she literally treated him like
oh, work's been so stressful. A day with you will make everything okay. This shit here is getting a little too. I don't even think this is real.
No, I think it's fake for sure.
Yeah,
I think it's fake.
yeah, I'm with you, man.
Like,
No, these
for
bitches is
one, bitch,
wild.
don't be in these messages saying you like flowers and then not wanting to take the flowers.
Yeah. Okay, let's keep going.
just wanted to make sure and confirm it with her. There's also been people telling me not to be so affectionate. Regardless of everything,
don't listen to those people.
Affectionate man, and I'm not changing that for anybody, no matter what.
I wonder what his sign is.
Be blessed.
Same.
Where he lived, Torian.
What's his at?
No, period. Where he lived.
Let us know, Torian.
Okay.
I'm like, cause he kind of cute, and I like.
Can I be the problematic old nigga in the room for a second?
He don't got where he from, but
Do we know if he's I think he's a bisexual man. I'm just gonna put it.
How did you get
Not coming for his
bisexual to
sexuality.
this?
That's
Torian didn't even
right.
say that. Torian hasn't said it or been like,
No,
I don't know.
Come
Then
the
he's
Lord
not
of
that
so
sexual.
no,
He's a straight man.
Torian, the
your
Lord of
path of being
sexuality. What is
a
happening right now?
problematic nigga is revoked.
Torian, no, and he will let us know. Let us know, Torian. You got a lot of things that you got to let us know right now.
I'm looking at the detail in his beard, and that looks like
Why you got us looking at his beard? Now I feel like the
he got a do rag on, and then I see the beard. I'm checking, I'm like, I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. I'm just saying. I'm being problematic. I know, but fuck it.
You are. Hold on, man. Now
there you go. That's what I
nitpicking.
That's what I do, Jasmine. Shit, I turn this shit up.
Right. You said off for this motherfucker.
That's right. It's being problematic.
Listen, I think that,
and even if he is, what does it matter?
It don't matter at all.
Exactly. So why'd you bring it up?
I brought it up. Let me tell you why I brought it up because I don't think this scenario is weird. It's real. I think that he needs to say that this was this was not a young. He needs to put it on who it's supposed to be on. Goddamn it, that's all I'm saying.
You're trying to say that he's lied about the whole experience. That he
I think he's totally lying
with a man and not even a woman.
I seen the video here.
Okay, because y'all talking a lot, and I'm trying to get my husband.
Okay.
That's crazy.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
According to Roy, so
he's giving earthy water. I don't know.
I sent the via TikTok here.
You said what?
I sent it via TikTok.
I'm just saying. Listen, I told you I was gonna be problematic. I gotta end the new year with some bullshit. Okay, let's go here because we only got Amber for a few more minutes because she got a bedtime and shit. So I
got a job. It's called a job. Okay, thank you.
Oh, you making sure the rest?
That's the bedtime. We got jobs and we don't gotta go to sleep.
Yeah.
I gotta get up. Who gotta get up and work at 6 o'clock in the morning?
I got a house full of kids, so I'm up all the time.
I didn't ask that. I said, who got to go to the
I got to get up. I got to fix food.
I do.
I'm like, fuck that word. They would love it if I did. And
I'll just be lying. That's what.
That's
that Aquarius for Tierra lying.
Wait a minute. I'm an Aquarius. I don't lie. So she must be a January.
Shit, you said you don't what?
Nothing for me. I'm a January Aquarius.
Amber's a storyteller. She doesn't lie. She's a storyteller.
I have an Aquarius moon. That's what Torian's referring to. He wild.
You know, January Aquarius is different than February Aquarius.
I'm a November Scorpio. We are non-problematic.
Huh? Say what?
Look at Megan Thee Stallion. No February Aquarius are worse.
I'm like, I don't know.
Maybe got shot. What you trying to say? I'm gonna get shot or something?
First of all, Stanley.
Look at his name is Tori. Oh my gosh.
What happened?
Your name is Tori. And you're going for her.
Sure. My baby said I gotta go. Say bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
I told y'all she had a bedtime. I tried to tell y'all. I tried to warn you. I was trying to get this last story in before she had to go. But
what's the story? Come on, let's go.
Okay, well here we go. Let's get it.
Her grandson said, "Huh."
I know.
We're trying.
This is so let's go here. This is Asian doll, and what is this nigga? Is it five? How do you say it? Fivio foreign? How you say his name?
Yeah, you said
I guess.
Okay. So they were kicking it like a little get together, a little function, and this is what happened. And his girlfriend, Fabio's girlfriend, was not feeling this. Here we go. I can't play the music because I don't want to get a strike. But there you go, Asian. Throw it on him, Asian. Throw it. There you go. Oh, he grabbed the pants. Bow, 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 bow. There you go. Okay.
Whoa, wait. Wait. How did you explain this situation before you show the video? Because is she not supposed to be twerking on him?
Well, apparently Fabio's in a relationship.
Oh hell no. Fabio. You already knew what I was gonna say, so I don't even know why you wanted me on still on.
But Fabio said Fabio said that's just his friend though.
Well, my husband I wish the fuck he would.
No.
I'm just, but okay. Listen,
I don't know.
Friends have respect for your relationships.
Torian don't be grabbing my pants and shit like that.
I'm like, girl, you be doing that to Torian. I'm like, you're gonna have to be the one respected when he's in a relationship. They're gonna be like, Tierra, stop touching on you like that. So yeah, you're Fivio in this.
That's my friend. That's my best friend. Okay. No, I think this is wild as fuck. I think this is really wild, especially if you got a whole ass girl.
No, and then it's on TikTok. Like,
what that? Okay,
like you see her recording, and he just like, but fuck it.
Right, he was giving a show. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
He giving a show.
It's for the TikTok. It's for the TikTok. It's not for real. It's just for TikTok.
Cause I mean, like, look at Lil Baby and his concert performance, how he be dancing with the girls. And I'm pretty sure he got a little girlfriend or something, or the baby mama.
Baby, this at somebody's house. No. I don't think is this a concert?
They
it don't look like
shit.
it.
Like,
having fun. So that's even more innocent.
You're pulling on her pants, like her.
No,
ass is
there's
right
nothing. There's no.
You are slamming your dick into her ass.
Jasmine says she know his fingers stink.
Oh wow, Chad, that's crazy.
Why his fingers got stink? Damn.
Because they do.
Oh my god!
Wait, Stanley said he took his girl on a helicopter ride. What?
And you still ain't come to Houston, but okay.
Stanley, you sure you're not by? I'm trying to go on a helicopter ride.
Hilarious.
So, helicopter ride.
No, you cannot twerk on your male friend if he's in a relationship. Do you want to fight his girlfriend and get your ass?
Y'all be twerking on y'all male friends? Is the question.
No,
I don't twerk on any of my male friends. Never have, unless like that's one of my male friends that I would like to have sex with. I feel like that will only be the fucking only time. But no, any guy that's really my friends, I've never twerked on him.
Sure.
Okay. You guys, I gotta go. But hey, before I leave, I just want to say something real fast. So I want you to see his shirt because you would be proud of me. It says "Black and Proud." And smart.
Cool.
And guess where I got it from?
Where?
The Children's Place.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I put him on this just so I can show you. So.
Not
Wear this shirt today.
Black and proud.
Yes. I knew you would love that, so I was like, let me throw this on him real fast. Because you always got something to say. So, anyway, you guys have a happy new year.
Same.
Happy new year.
Y'all have a good night.
See you next year. Good night.
Yeah.
Y'all so lame.
All right. T. Will said, hold on.
See you next year.
T. Will said his girl know he in that life. She can leave if she wants. Facts.
That is crazy.
No, we're not doing okay on stage. It'd be some weird shit going on, but at somebody's apartment, in somebody.
No, once you are fucking with a rapper, you know.
Okay, here goes this.
Rapper.
Here's the reply from his young lady. Here we go.
He sent me that. Somebody sent me that video. I don't follow Asian though. Somebody sent me that video. Fuck you mean? Somebody
well, you should have known better. Look how she got.
You moving around acting like you single and you're not. That's your problem. You're not single.
She hot.
And everyone's gonna know that today. You're not single. He's home here every day.
Every day?
Sick. Yeah, he's sick now. Because when niggas get caught up, they sick all of a sudden.
Oh my God, that's fucking facts. Boy, drink this ginger tea because I'm about to get in that ass.
Somebody
Yeah, she was not happy about it. So clearly, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Well, these rapper niggas need to stop getting these type of women. But at the same time, if they want to stick through it, then baby, because if I hear a nigga say I do music, you're done. I'm not doing that shit.
But like, okay, is it a big deal? Okay, he did grab her pants. Let's say he doesn't grab her pants and he just stands there, kind of maybe just like
that's my dick. No, bitch, move before I beat both of y'all ass. I'm just like if I was in that room, that would be a fight. And the only reason it wasn't a fight is because that shit happened outside the room, and that's a bigger fight for him. And I got beef with the bitch too. Don't let me see her.
Stanley said he'll be by if you give him 2 Telfars.
And he gonna make that trade because he got so many.
But you know you gotta do something a little extra.
Y'all are doing too much now.
Wow.
And we don't want your girls to be mad, so
Jasmine's being problematic. She said she should have just went out with her homie. No, sir. No, ma'am.
Yes.
Absolutely. We are in the rap game. We are all in the mix of it. Have a little fun.
Okay, so let's think about it. We got Asian Doll, we got Fivio Foreign, right? Both of these people are entertainers. She's on her TikTok. It's just for the TikTok. It's not like a, you know what I'm saying? It's just
yeah, and I could see it from that perspective. Like, your man is an entertainer, okay? Like, and this could just be part of the shit. Like, who knows? The publicist might want to have, like, them dating on some shit because that's how that industry works.
Okay, but that should be said as well. They gonna tell them right then and there, like, y'all got to do this right now. You need to twerk on him and post this shit right now. Although you got a girl, we can discuss this later. Like, nah, I'm about to be on fire. I ain't gonna be able to go home. How you gonna do this? And I gotta do this shit right now.
Buy a new home. That's exactly what they tell me. Buy another one.
Yeah,
like,
that shit should be explained and shit.
Okay, up until he grabbed those pants, because he grabbed the pants, and that's kind of what did him in. Because he was good. He was like bang, 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 bang. Yeah, there you go. That probably
because it looks like you're hitting her from the back. It's what it's like. Right. I'm like, so you want to fuck this bitch? You want to fuck this bitch? That's what.
Playfulness. I'm gonna keep saying
playfulness.
No, and you're giving what an Aquarius will give, and I don't got no time for
okay,
that.
So what y'all are saying is that y'all are saying that any person in a relationship
on my man's dick.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
On my man's dick.
That's what I'm saying, Naomi. Any person in a relationship shouldn't dance with anybody else. That's what you're saying.
You better be very careful.
What you mean be careful?
Be careful.
And that's a threat.
No, because you might have somebody that's cool with it like Torian, or you might got somebody like me where I'm gonna see that shit on the dance floor and I don't know what's gonna happen. Because bitch, you're not gonna be putting your ass on my man. Like, you want to dance, baby? I'm right here. Oh, you want to dance?
I feel like the only reason why I would not like it is because of how I would dance. I'd be dancing on my man to, feel his thing and shit. Like,
no, I'm definitely feeling
my nigga.
I'm throwing ass. That's the best part.
Like, no. That should be turning me on when I'm twerking on my man. So now, bitch, you turned on too? We not sharing him. So now I'm gonna have to get you in the back alley and nobody will have to ever hear from you again. Cause this is crazy.
No.
Jasmine said
your ass is getting slept in the club.
Jasmine said y'all can fist pump.
I can't even
lean back.
Fist pump. Don't touch his fist either. Don't touch his hand. Don't touch his shoe either.
She said
don't even accidentally bump into him and apologize.
With my man, not the heel toe. I can't even do that shit still. I still trying to figure that shit out.
Sure you can heel toe him. Look at Tori.
No, but I feel like
another man can twerk on my nigga dig. It's not a problem. That's what it's giving.
I'm just saying though.
And you be ready to fight, Torian. So what is going on here? Let me know.
Torian's the one in the wrong. He the one getting twerked on. That's why he's on that side. He's like, it's okay. Like, yeah,
I don't know. I was just so drunk.
Yes, I'm gonna catch your little ass, but I love you.
I think. See, let me say this. I think Asian Doll was doing the most because she stuck the tongue out, and then she started like moving her head, like she was like, watch Asian Doll. Okay, first of all, First of all, she initiates the twerking, and he says, "Oh, okay, that's what we doing." And he says, "Okay, let's go." So then he pulls the pants. She immediately right there goes tongue out. You dig?
But does she know that he got a man?
And
I mean, he knows he got a girl.
You
I'm
dig?
sure
She
she
started
knows.
throwing her hair all around like she just really getting hit now.
Because she was. She's enjoying it. She's single.
Courtney, what we not about to do, Courtney, go ahead and delete your comment right now.
But from my knowledge, Agent Doll had considered Fivio like a brother.
Okay.
You don't twerk on your brother.
Oh my God.
You don't twerk on your brother. I've never twerked on my brother. I've never twerked on my brothers. And that's what I was saying from the beginning. You're not twerking on your male friends. I have hella male friends, and I do not twerk on them.
All right, I twerked on Torian a couple times.
I'm like, I've never even really twerked on Torian like that.
Are you lying?
I be drunk, but I feel like I haven't. I be like, Torian be the one fucking twerking. So shit, he not catching.
He will be twerking the most though.
Now look,
I think Torian be the one that be wanting his pants to get pulled like that. That's no problem right now. That's why he can't really say shit.
I'm just saying, I feel like he almost had to grab her pants. Listen, I'm trying to help out Fivio. Grab her pants because, like, look, her pants are like when she bends over. Do we know is her ass real? I'm gonna assume it's fake.
No, it's fake.
Okay. So because she got the fake ass, it automatically
Well, she look like Saul right there. She look like Saul.
She looks like who?
Saul.
Want to play a little game?
Like Saul.
Hilarious. Y'all
That's crazy.
Y'all are hilarious. Y'all hilarious.
No, because I was thinking like Better Call Saul. I was like, what? What do you mean?
My bad.
But he does grab her pants because, like, how can you not? Because they're like pulled up. And then she was like, oh, yeah. Yeah, she did the most. I blame her.
I'm like, does she know he got a girl? But if that's considered your brother, then she should have some sense in knowing that he got a whole girl. I don't give a fuck how drunk you are. You don't got to do all that.
But if that's considered your brother, though, like maybe you ain't even tripping about it. It's
but why you
it's your brother? So you don't have that type of relationship where you want to know your brother's dick.
This is getting gossip. No.
It's a no for you, dog.
And
let's go one more time. Let's go to his lady.
I'm like, seeing it be bitches like this that be giving us a bad name when we got actual brothers that are our friends, and like niggas can't even trust it because it be bitches out here like.
Y'all know I've been telling y'all for years on this show now. Y'all better ain't no such thing as that.
This one of the greatest excuse exactly.
For some people it ain't. For some people it ain't.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
No excuse.
Let's play this.
Sent me that. Somebody sent me that video. I don't follow Asian though. Somebody sent me that video. Fuck you mean? Somebody sent me that video.
First of all, let me say this. I feel like we need to maybe call the cops because she sounds volatile as fuck. Let me just make sure I say that. She don't sound like she's in the talking.
She's a New Yorker. I'm like, oh, she about that shit.
Yeah, I'm like, if they are New Yorkers, then I don't got nothing to say with how she coming because they literally all come like this.
Yeah, she
not play with them at all. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Come on, like that's all.
She's super aggressive.
You moving around acting like you single and you're not. That's your problem. You're not single.
But wait, wasn't it something about him that came out?
What happened?
Something come out about Fivio, like he was the one that was bi, right? That's what wasn't she? She was the one who was exposing him. Was it? What was it?
It was his baby mama. I don't know if she his baby mama, but it was his baby mama.
I'm like, I feel like they the same girl.
I do too, but I don't know.
Oh,
but what was she saying? Oh, she
what
said she found gay porn search history. That's what it was.
It was him?
Yeah.
I remember. So
What's
like
wrong with gay porn?
she went through his porn history and she seen gay porn in there.
Oh yeah, Jasmine said it wasn't her. Yeah.
Okay, but Jasmine,
So he was searching men.
was that what they were saying about
He
him?
was
Jasmine?
We talked about the show, Roy. Yeah,
I know, but I don't remember because I feel like she looks very. Maybe he got a type because she looks
no, because
remember that
he definitely got a type because she looked like and sound like the same bitch, but I don't know what New York women be like.
I'm with T. Will. She all out of pocket. Need to get her back in line. She's super out of pocket. Fuck out of here. You going to the internet talking? You out of pocket. Fuck out of here.
No, if they trying to get somebody back in line, baby, they gotta stop messing with New York women.
No,
they
what
don't.
he needs to do is stop messing with her. He needs to stop messing with his main chick because she's all out of pocket. She taking this shit to the live. Fuck out of here. You out of pocket. We could have this conversation at the house. Okay, let's go back to her.
They probably are at the house, and then
They are at the house, but she on live, so that's out of pocket.
And everyone's gonna know that today. You're not single. He's home here every day.
She tight.
Sick. Yeah, he's sick now. Because when niggas get caught up, they sick all of a sudden.
Honestly, I don't know. I wouldn't be talking on my live, but that's just me. She mad as hell, so.
When you looking it up to see that, let me look at see that.
No, but she was probably just addressing it because people are, like nowadays.
Yeah, especially when they get
people
into
are probably
the
sending her that shit, adding her, tagging her, commenting her name, like her shit probably going off about this shit. People are calling her out about it, asking about this shit. Like she probably just wants to come.
And then be in this lifestyle. So I gotta accept you being a rapper and doing all this extra stuff. And if I'm always gonna be that person that's always on live and shit and on TikTok and stuff, then you're gonna have to accept that too. So when you do some dumb shit like being a rapper and letting bitches dance on you and stuff, then I'm gonna be the same one.
Right, I sent the video to the group chat. They do look alike. I'm like, dance. Okay,
Stanley, you are a mess because I would definitely have to throw your head in between washer and dryer.
Whoa.
Joe Vibe, you not Joe Vibing.
Okay, let me play this. Let's see. That does kind of look like her. Let's hear her voice. Here we go.
Like her. Sound like her too.
Proof, because I'm not. This is not like.
That's her.
It's his fault. It's his fault because he has a type. He knew what the fuck he was doing.
Okay,
he knew the type of girls that he liked to talk to.
Here we go.
Plan this. I didn't plan to do this. I didn't even know I was gonna do this. Go live, and this is not planned, y'all. Like, I'm not gonna have proof. Evil people, they got proof. They got receipts. They have this shit planned out. I'm just telling you my fucking life. That's it. This is my life. I went through his porn history. It was gay shit.
Mad gay shit
on his porn history. Besides the porn history, this has been happening for like 2 years already. And I have a gay best friend for those who don't know. While we fucking, this is happening for 2 years already. While we fucking, he will fuck up. As in, the first couple times, I just thought like he was just fucking up. I didn't think nothing of it. I'm saying fuck up as in, we talk and we fuck. We talk nasty. So instead of saying like this my pussy, like he'll say this my dick or give me that dick. Like,
Wait a minute.
For 2 years he's been doing this, and you just like he's fucking up. Are you dumb? 2 years? 2 years. He been saying you his dick.
I forgot how wild
the same way.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. 2 years. She's been
Naomi, if y'all having sex with a nigga and at some point he says, "Give me this dick," what happens now?
You gonna get
I'm definitely pausing.
Like,
I'm pausing mid-stroke. We stopping. Hold on.
Because I'ma still say dick. Dick?
Yeah.
Correct it.
Okay.
Like that's
And
not.
if you don't correct it, baby.
And she said 2 years. At what point did
2
she say
years.
this ain't like that's not a mistake that you
See,
making?
and I'm like, why? And this be the thing when it comes to women exposing, especially when we've been dealing with it. Like, if you've been dealing with it, now you looking crazy because you've been fucking with a nigga and okay with him wanting dick and you just going with it. And
Right.
now you want to just air this out. Like, girl, you look crazy because I'm not looking at Fivio. I'm looking at you.
I'm looking at you because you was cool with it. So don't look at him like he's like no.
I'm like, he been giving you the signs and you just like, okay.
You've been cool
You
with
said
it.
dick.
Don't make it seem like it's weird now.
And then if you got a gay friend, like, come on now, you got a gay friend. I would have been like, hey, this nigga said give me the dick. And I had repeated that shit and he didn't correct himself, yo.
Somebody sent me that video.
Yeah, that's the same
Fuck you
girl,
mean?
bro.
Somebody sent me that video.
I don't know.
No, it's not the same girl.
Her teeth not done, I don't
That's
think.
the problem. You're not single. And everyone's gonna know that today. You're not single. He's home here every day.
Jasmine.
Sick. Yeah, he's sick now. Because when niggas get caught up, they sick all of a sudden.
What is she like? Is she Puerto Rican? What the fuck is she?
She gotta be like Dominican, but don't take me. I'm from San Antonio. I only know Mexicans and niggas.
Jasmine, I didn't think about the money part. I don't think
she said
I couldn't have it happen after the second time.
2 years?
No, two times is too many.
2 times, yeah. I'm like, no. Because when I'm mad, I can't even really air your shit out because I've been I've been letting this shit slide. I can't air you out.
Like, I missed the signs. Like, wow.
Like, I can't be mad. I can't be mad.
Nigga, people really could never be mad about any of that shit. Really is what it is.
We were talking
because there definitely be signs.
Me and my wife were talking to a transsexual woman. I think that's how that's the political correct way to say it now. We were like, yo, so you know what happens, like, you know, because she was talking about like, nah, I like straight dudes, and you know, I was like, well, that's kind of, you know, what do you mean like straight dudes? That's not that means he's not straight, right? And I was like, so what happens when quote unquote said straight dude is now having sex with you, and you know, you still have your equipment down there? And she said, well, the famous line in our community is, if you don't bother it, it won't bother you. And I said, well, hold on. Wait, is that what
Is that an actual line?
That's what she said. That was in their community. If you don't bother it, it won't bother you.
I'm gonna Google that on Reddit later.
Hilarious, by the way, Naomi. You said in that community, that's like a line, like shit. That's a bars, nigga.
No, because that's some wild shit, and that's not okay if it is.
Well, shit. She
said,
okay. If you don't bother
no,
it,
I don't think you can say that like you're into like straight men and like you're a trans woman, but like no, if you're not fully then had gender affirming surgery, I think like you shouldn't just be telling men that you're just straight up a woman without letting them know.
Oh, don't worry. When that equipment pop out, everybody knows. Now, if the nigga keep hitting it, then you know he's just with the shits. What do you want me to tell you?
But just why do you put somebody in that position?
I'm with you on that. And listen,
I'm tucked and shit. I mean, it's still like they'll fuck with like strap on. I mean, not strap on. Like
no, but like this nigga think he's getting some pussy, not some asshole. If that's what like he's going in thinking this is a woman, he's not strapping up to get into some ass. That's
I mean, well, he know she got.
That's what he's gonna end up finding out when, like, at the end of the day.
You know what I've come to? Here's the realization, because I don't disagree with you, Naomi, but here's the realization that I've come to. I think a lot of these listen, in 2023, I want to get into this further because I think a lot of these dudes want to have, how do you call it? I think they want to have plausible deniability. I think they want to have, I think they know but they want to act like they don't know. So just in case something happened, they be like, "Oh, well, shit, I ain't even know, nigga. You knew,
Right?" Like that nigga from ATL. That
No, when it comes to have already fucked, that's another thing.
No, because listen, if you
but I think it's a lot of trans people that are very much passing. Like
there are some, trust me, I we had a show on it probably at the beginning of the year.
Because Torian was even showing trans men that look so much like men.
I'm with you. It's some that like can definitely, if you don't know, you might not.
He definitely just showed me one that was fine as wine, and I'm like, I'd be mad as hell.
I would be mad
down and I see a pussy, okay? Because you're supposed to have a big thing. With how big thing you looking? I'm so mad. Yo.
Mad.
No, I feel like that's something that
you gonna have to tell me because I'm be mad as hell. I'm getting the fuck up out of here.
You should tell.
Not to get up.
I mean, they be telling everybody like already. Like, so why the person that you're trying to fuck with, or you won't tell them?
They be telling them dudes don't care,
and some of them don't care, and that's why you can just tell them, because some people do care. And there already be a lot of bad situations, like with Black trans, especially Black trans women be getting killed all the time.
That's also true. Yeah, you got to be careful. Like, no, I think you do have to be careful. Are y'all familiar with? I don't know, because I saw this shit earlier, and so it's the end of the year, so I want to get to all this shit. Are y'all familiar with these? I'm not being problematic right now. This is the way that they're describing themselves. These stud strippers.
No. Yeah, I've seen that shit. That shit crazy.
No, I don't think I've seen. Wait, like.
Yeah, I seen on Twitter.
Like how they look. I'm like, studs be having big titties.
And big booties. No, they studs.
They do be having big ass booties. Oh my god! Stop trying to do that shit.
I know a dude who had 2 babies with a stud, and the reason he had the first baby was okay. First of all, let me play this one. Okay, I saw this one earlier today. This dude right here, I'm not sure what his preference is, but I'll play this for y'all. This is a stud stripper. He's at the stud stripper show. Here we go. I can't play the music because I don't want to get a strike. So here we go. But I'll play the video. Here we go.
Okay. Wait.
That's different. I'm like, nah.
Pick that nigga.
I think I see this. Oh my god.
No, bend him over. There you go. Bend that nigga over. There you go. Get up on
him. Like that. Eat this monkey.
He ain't.
Oh my god,
that nigga fluid.
No, he definitely is.
I mean, maybe he not. No, we don't do that because men straight like they ass.
No, because that man was so comfortable in cloud pose. Even that, or he does
cloud pose.
That's cloud pose in yoga. So like, he was very comfortable busting it open like that in a way that most men would not.
Getting that ass smacked and stuff.
Most men would not like to be exposed.
Yeah,
like because that
dudes would be like, nah, put me down. What the fuck is you doing?
No, like
what you fuck, bro? Get your hands up, unhand me, heathen.
But maybe he had no idea what was gonna happen. Maybe he's just caught up in a moment, like, what the fuck? She got me in all types of fucking positions. Shit, I ain't never had that happen before.
Y'all want to go to one of these stud stripper parties? There you go. She coming on out. There you go. Shit, she getting it popping in that motherfucker. They throwing the money. You see it? It's going.
No, this is new to me. I just seen studs who was like stripper, like dressed like feminine and sexy. I never seen no shit like this. This shit is crazy. I'm not going to.
This is crazy.
This is wild, and this coming from me.
You don't like this, Torian?
This is
work that thing, girl.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to see nothing. I don't want to see them grinding like that. I don't see no penis.
That's very crazy that y'all don't like this because it's still with Mr.
There
Bird.
you go.
Maybe they love with Mr. Bird.
There you go. She just showing you what she got popping out here, man. Go.
Crazy.
She's in a relationship too. Her name is what's her name? Her name.
I mean,
is
of course she is.
Face the original. So shout out to Face. She out here getting it popping.
Face out here getting that motherfucking money, okay?
Get that money. I'm gonna make you.
Get it popping at these parties. Get it popping, Face.
Popping that thing, girl. I see you.
Oh, throw that money on her. Shit, it's got to be about the money.
Is that her hair? Oh my god.
Yeah,
She gonna get her full locks in her head.
Okay. Shit. Okay, shit. She
Got
getting
on
H on it.
Tim's.
Yeah, she probably
She do got on Tim.
she probably get that shit from both sides for sure.
So that nigga probably
I
was.
feel like men and women, because I feel like most men like would still fuck a stud regardless. Like
They definitely will.
Don't say that like it's
Especially
like
they be having them titties, okay? In that ass.
voice when you said that, Tierra.
no, and they never want them. I'm like, damn, nigga, I wish. That'd be crazy. Here I am, could have used those titties more.
In that ass too.
She got her flyer up. Y'all make y'all book her if y'all trying to book something. You dig?
No, and she's very pretty.
Yeah.
Get it popping.
So I bet, like, I know, like, she had the niggas going crazy in high school. I'm so confused. I've been so confused. You know, the niggas in high school was crazy over the light skin studs too. But we were young, so
that's
they
my homie.
really, like stepped into that. Like I literally remember transmission.
Okay, hold on, let me show y'all this one. She get it popping on this one. Hold on. Let me let Face get it popping. Face the original. Get it cracking, Face. Turn her around. Bend her over, Face. Show her what you working with. Let's get it. Okay. Lay her down, Face. I see the cheeks, Face.
No.
Straight
Oh,
pussy.
spin around on her. God dang it.
Oh, she
They
got
a lot of money. Oh, I see.
Oh,
Okay.
that's some advanced Megan knees right there.
Oh, she be picking. She's picking. Is that her thing? Is to pick motherfuckers up?
Absolutely.
Yeah. With the booty crack out.
Okay, let's talk to him, Face. And she gonna stay there in that spread eagle. She waiting for it. Oh shit. Okay. They doing tricks. It's tricks.
It is.
She loving this fantasy.
You would too.
It's going down. So y'all, man, listen, y'all make sure y'all follow Face the Original on IG if y'all want to get it popping. Face the Original on IG. Jasmine said, what she say? I'm cracking up. I ain't never seen nothing like this. Hey, who making these fits? That fit was going fed. You did? What is
that? You know,
Stan, sexuality. Hey, listen, Stan, you've been watching too much ATL. Sexuality is a spectrum. It is a spectrum. I'm with you. I'm not judging. Make no mistake. I thought when I saw it, was it today or yesterday? I was like, yo, this shit is. I'm like, yo, I've never seen this before. You know what I'm saying? She's getting it cracking out here. She making her money, so I'm not mad at her. Right. And her, you know. And it's interesting because she's in a relationship and her partner seems to be super cool with it.
Because she's working right now.
She picking motherfuckers up and you know, that's interesting. Okay, back to Fivio. Okay, so y'all are consensus. Oh, hold on, Torian didn't give his consensus.
He didn't because
Torian never spoke on this. Would you twerk, Torian? Because they put this jacket on you. I didn't put it on you, but they put this jacket on you that you a twerker. So would you twerk on somebody if you knew that they were in a relationship?
He would. I could just see him being
would in half.
Crazy. You can't trust your man around Torian. Like he still be talking shit about my baby daddy. I'll be like, Like, what the
Oh my God.
You don't care about him no more.
I don't, but that's still wild.
You can't trust your man around Torian.
No, do not.
What Usher say? Don't leave your man around me.
No,
too. Real.
for
That's my nigga
For
say.
real. Look, if you gotta go to the bathroom, just take your man with you. Don't leave him there with Tori. You're gonna walk up with the drinks for all of y'all, and Tori is twerking on your bed. Like, what the?
The only issue would be if they give in to Torian shenanigans. Okay.
Like, what happened?
I'm gonna give me a man that be like, nah, I ain't fucking with that. Nah, the nigga cool and shit, but we ain't doing none of that shit, buddy. Playboy. Nah, but yeah, Tori will definitely be on that shit. So that is his answer.
That's funny. We closing out 2022. What was some of like the memorable things that had like in terms of stories that happened, events, shit that happened in 2022? I can't even. It's so much.
So many that it's just like,
I
it's like
can
they
remember all the shit that happened.
wiping through
What
my
we need
brain.
to remember is this snowstorm that just happened last Tuesday, and people are
Yeah.
still fucked up about it right now. They're still uncovering bodies in fucking Buffalo, New York.
That's crazy.
That is
That's
crazy.
just crazy. The news is not talking about it.
And my CEO, my OCO stays in Buffalo, New York.
She
So
going
I'm
through
like, damn, bitch done fired me and going through this shit.
Going through it. I was paying some claims today
No,
and
that's not
going to Buffalo. I was
Yeah.
like, shit. And I got prayers up because, like,
Right.
I just remember how cold it fucking was last February
Yeah.
in 2021. And,
That
like,
shit was wild as
we
hell.
were the first ones to have to go through that shit, and this shit's just going to keep occurring. So, y'all make sure y'all stocked up. And because they're saying it's going to be a cold winter. They done knocked out all the crops. They already done fucked us on inflation about food. The farmers were already warning us all year that the government forced them to get rid of their crops and they weren't having enough to grow. We was going through so much shit. And that shit is not even going to touch us until next year. And then all the crops just got killed. Like, my garden's dead, y'all. Gotta start over.
Oh, man.
My garden is dead. So, like, just think about all the crops across America that literally got hit. So,
Yeah, literally everywhere got hit with this damn whatever the hell they try to put out here. Well, did put out here.
yeah, shit's crazy. And now it was warm today.
Yeah, I'm like 70, mid-70s.
Y'all got me fucked up.
Nigga, we were just 30
Hey.
degrees yesterday. What are we doing?
I had to run my fan today. I said,
No, but
that's it.
no, I let my heater had been on for like 2 weeks or like a fucking
Seriously.
week. And I just turned my air on today. I'm like, God damn, like what the
It's
fuck?
definitely hot. I got to work. I'm like, damn, am I sweating? Like yesterday I was cold as fuck. Monday I was cold as fuck going into work. What is going on?
Yeah.
But no, other than that, like I can't even remember everything that has transpired in 2022.
It's been a lot, right? Let me look back to some of our shows. Okay, we had the Ime Udoka and cheating on Nia Long. That was a big story.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
I
like
say that for everything now.
you cheated on Nia Long, my homie. We lost PNB Rock this year.
So many rappers.
Yeah, we lost PNB. Krishan Rock. Speaking of Rock, Krishan Rock and Blueface they took over the label for Toxic Couples. They took over that whole.
No facts. And then the Will Smith slap happened.
Yes, the Will. That's probably the big story here.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, Will Smith smacked Chris Rock. That shit was wild as hell. Oh, we had we did a story about the twerking senator. I forgot where she was from, but the senator who had the video,
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Damn,
when
that
she
was
was
so
twerking.
brief.
yeah, she had the,
Kanye was anti-Semitic.
Kanye, that was big. Him and Kyrie, that was big.
Like,
stories this year.
yeah.
Oh, what you call them broke up? Jordan, Michael B. Jordan, and what's the girl's name? She dating the boy from Snowfall now.
Laura Harvey. What's
Shout out to Laura
Yeah,
Harvey.
Lori Hart. I'm trying to think of her name. I can't remember. Damn, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
He better not go back to no white girl. I know that.
Oh, damn. Can't get him a white girl?
Yeah.
No.
What else popped off? We had
Yeah.
we did have some drama around Tristan Thompson because he was out here doing his thing in these streets. Shout out to Tristan.
Oh, he had a baby this year, didn't he?
Oh yeah,
two of them things.
yeah, he had a couple babies. Shout out to Tristan.
He had a couple. I thought he only had
Well,
one.
he had a baby with her and a baby with somebody else, right?
No, I think he just had two other babies. Well, I don't know.
Two other babies.
I
okay.
don't really know. So let me not just be saying.
Shout out to Tristan Thompson. Oh, the Roe v. Wade shit. That was a huge story this year.
Ooh,
that's
yeah, that is true.
Yeah, Roe v. Wade.
No, like next year, we're gonna be in a never mind.
Oh shit. Okay. She said never mind. But Roe v. Wade was a huge story. What else happened? I'm going through our shit that we talked about this year.
Oh, Jasmine said Meg and Tory.
Yeah, I was gonna get to that last because that's how we ended the year. And look, I was just trying to go by what the information that was coming out. I wasn't taking anybody's quote unquote side in it. But Tory Lanez has been found guilty on all counts.
I was really shocked at that. I was really shocked, to be honest. And I wasn't fully following. Like, Torian had to give me little updates, like, and they said, and this happened. And I'm like, shit, I wasn't looking at nothing. But I was really shocked that it ended up turning to.
Y'all thought he was going to be guilty? Is that what you thought?
I didn't know that. I didn't. Honestly, I didn't think the trial. I didn't think that he was going to end up being guilty. Because there was so much shit happening, like, old girl lied, and it's just a lot of back and forth and things being said that wasn't true, and it's just some people, they, hold in the truth and shit like that. I don't know. It's just too much.
What I was thinking was, I thought that he probably might have done it, but I thought that based on the way the trial was going, I can't say this, based on what we were getting, the reports that we were receiving from the trial, it seemed like they might have been enough reasonable doubt that you can be like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't know if he was innocent, but now we're gonna see because he's locked up.
Sentencing and all that shit.
Yeah, we gonna see
how many years that they giving him. Like,
it's
22?
not a win, I think, because it's just another black man that has to go into the fucking criminal system, and like it's.
But he's Canadian though, Naomi. Do we really count them? He's Canadian.
Yes, I count all black people all around the world.
I do have
anybody that got skin like mine, a variation, baby, like you, and you know what you is. You know what you is. Okay?
I do have my Toronto.
If you got that 9 ether and you got this copper brown skin.
Okay, well, hold on. Okay. So speaking of that, did you hear Akon's comments today, Naomi?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Akon say, because sometimes they don't be.
You heard that, Torian, today?
Yeah, I meant to post. I forgot.
What did he say? I think I seen people talking about it, but I didn't really catch the gist.
Dude got them together from TMZ, Van Lathan, whatever his name is.
Man, he made a divide between us's and the us's and the Dems. What can I find?
Like typical Africans do. They always separate themselves.
And that's how I was about to say, like, what did he say? Because it's always like
black people did too. But I can see above all that shit.
Here we go.
African.
Yeah.
We a little different when it comes to stage presence. Now in America, oh yeah, them niggas gonna be wobbling, pants hanging half down, bored as hell, half to sleep because they high as hell on stage.
Yeah.
But Africa, we wake up morning, like look at these YouTube clips of all these kids from Uganda and how they be, you know what I'm saying? Like these kids are performers. Like so for us, it comes natural. Like to watch the kids from Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a longer clip out there, but he was basically saying that, and African shit, when it comes to like, entertain. First of all, let me just say this. When you talk about entertaining, you're talking about entertaining white folks, so I really don't care. But anyway, he was talking about entertaining. He was, he made some distinctions that like, yo, you niggas in America, y'all gonna be high with your pants hanging off. And in Africa, we really know how to entertain. I'm just telling you what he said.
But I feel like he's comparing two different types of performers because he started talking about the fucking Uganda kids and shit who be fucking dancing and like Okay, you can find some dancing ass niggas in America too that's not on that shit. Or you could look at like rappers who are on the drugs and shit. So I feel like at the end of the day, if somebody's ignorant, like it doesn't matter. I could definitely see more. You know, people fall victim to the divisive tactics. That's part of the system too.
Listen, I'm with you, but god damn, it's a lot of divisive shit out there, right? And it don't be necessarily
But
coming
that's a larger scope. We don't even know Akon. Okay, but
what
like,
you mean when you say hold on, what you mean when you say we don't know him? What do you mean by that?
Like, I don't know that nigga.
Well, we don't know any goddamn body, Naomi. Shit.
Huh? I'm saying
But he's not like out there to the point that we know like his personal views on things. He's not that much in the media.
Or that what I'm saying is like, what is he in the space of 8 billion people? Like, what is Akon so different?
Well,
like, what is his opinion given to the larger scope?
Well, so let me add this just for conversation purposes, right? He's someone who came over here to America, and who,
actually they say he was born in St. Louis.
Okay, but he doesn't rep that shit. He reps Africa.
Yeah,
and so
but they were just talking about how later that came. But yeah,
but I'm saying though, like he came up by basically emulating Black American culture. That was the way he became a multi-millionaire. And now he's like, that's the difference between, us Africans and you Negroes. Yeah, I'm just saying. That's kind of fun. And I'll say this. I do want to get into more of these conversations in 2023 in the new year. I want to have, some brothers from, around the diaspora come on just to give their different perspectives. You know what I'm saying? But because there does seem to be like, I feel like Black Americans we always reach out. And I don't know if that's always reciprocated. That's all I'm saying. I don't know if it's always fully reciprocated, but we always reach out to everybody. But, when they get an opportunity to make a distinction, like look at the UFC fighters. At one point in the UFC, there were 3 Nigerian champions. And the Nigerians wasn't saying, yo, it's 3 champions. They was like, no, it's 3 Nigerians. And they were making a very distinct, you know what I'm saying? Like them niggas ain't y'all. They Nigerian, goddamn it.
Yeah. Because I mean, of course, when you get caught up into the nationalities, that's what it will be, because that's the way that we're taught to identify as. So when people are taught to have these identities that were put in, these are systems that were put in for a reason to keep all the fucking melanated Black people around the world divided from seeing true power, from never being able to come together, because it is, stereotypes. And of course, like at the end of the day, regardless what Akon says about American performers, Black America is what this world thrives on, especially when it comes to entertainment. There's no better place to be for music. So much music has come out of America by Black people. All types and forms have been practiced. So like, ignorance is like, and people say ignorant things, but I don't think you should just base like, oh, well, all African people just look down on Americans. Like, yeah, some do. Just like some Black Americans, they feel a type of way about Africans because like how many niggas have actually been to Africa? Y'all don't even really know. Like y'all could talk about seeing some Africans that are over here Americanized and never even have y'all even really met a real African? Like, so like
who's the real African? I don't know who's the real African.
Like, okay. So you can't even
let me ask y'all this. Okay, so let me ask y'all this. Has anybody on this panel dated somebody from Africa or like a first generation?
Ghanaian, yeah.
Okay, talk that talk. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
How about that experience?
But actually, like, okay, so he was here for what, 4 or 5 years, so I guess in a sense. But me experiencing that, it still felt like it wasn't, nothing was like westernized when it came to him and, his family being in Milwaukee or Wisconsin or whatever. So I felt like I was able to experience a little bit deeper than, you know, them being used to being in America.
Right.
But yeah, I also, you know,
How
heard
else?
how
Because
their
they
families are.
from Africa. They've kept us separate on purpose, bro.
And like I remember dating him, and like some of his, you know, the women, older women in his family, like aunts and mom and stuff, are a little iffy about American women, especially American Black women. And I've definitely heard that and experienced that too. So I definitely, we're way too separated. And it rubbed me the wrong way back then, because I'm just like, why do we have to be so separated like this? Like, it doesn't make. I see what they're doing, but it doesn't make sense for us to still be on this kind of shit. Like, why? Like, what? You literally sitting here listening and just accepting what the hell you think that the media is telling you about Black women, or, you know, Black American women, and that's not all the way true.
Right.
So what the fuck?
And don't get me wrong, I don't want the people to get me wrong. I personally know some brothers from Africa, some sisters from Africa, who are writers for like American culture. Like, so I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Somebody. I don't know.
Hold on, I think my phone's gonna die.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yo, shit. Sorry, click it. Torian. Okay,
But I was probably on fucking 1%. I was.
Torian didn't even respond. Torian. You fuck with anybody from over in Africa? What's going on, Torian?
I know I haven't. I mean, I've seen friends do, but I haven't. I've tried.
Not you looking through us.
They wasn't.
You tried one time. Didn't you have somebody that you thought or something? I don't remember. I'm a little lit right now. I had some MD mixed into some damn wine.
Oh wow, that's wild.
Jesus Christ!
Not the wine glass.
No, I got some. Nah, I just finished my wine, but I had some MD mixed with this.
That's why I say you're wild.
Right.
That's nasty.
Let's have an intervention real quick with Tierra. Tierra, what
like I feel like I have to hit everybody with it.
I literally only had 2 glasses. Come on now.
I don't like the mixing with the MD though.
What flavor MD did you have, Tierra?
I got dragon fruit this time.
Jesus Christ. No.
That's newer, huh?
It's 13%. It's not that bad.
You can't listen. Anytime you get alcohol that costs less than $7, it's a bad look for your body. New wine that everybody. What's this wine everybody's drinking that they getting fucked up on? What's this
Taylor
called?
Port.
There you go, Taylor Port. Who's drinking that foolishness?
I had that one time. Okay.
How that taste? I ain't never had it before.
It tastes like a sweet Hennessy.
Oh Jesus!
It's been around for a long time, apparently, because people mad about that. People's just now discovering it. Yeah, I was a liquor store. They got all type of flavors of that shit. I said it come in different flavors too.
They got different brand, like they got different kinds. It's not just it's just not the regular one that we're used to. Like they got different.
Yeah, I think
like how we got different wines and stuff. Taylor Port out here and been out here.
Yeah, listen, I don't get, but you mentioned MD, like that was I used to drink in high school. I used to drink in high school. I used to drink MD and Boone's Farm. That was like my little like
not Boone's.
Yeah, Boone's Farm. I was
never. But even with the violence in our streets, like the violence in our streets really ain't like they got violence in their streets too, and it should be wild as fuck. So what's the difference? Because they try to, folks try to warn us about going in different parts of, Nigeria or whatever, wherever in Africa, like we got to be careful because you gonna get your ass beat out there for real. So what's the difference?
No, like I swear when I was going to Africa, Black people were so scared for me. I was like, bitch, I live in Houston. Niggas get shot down all the time.
How about
what
that?
are y'all talking about? What the fuck are y'all talking about?
Thanks, though.
Nigga, it's dangerous everywhere.
Like, that's how I feel like it's like everywhere is dangerous. So I mean, I understand our streets is violent, but theirs is also violent.
I wouldn't just go to Nigeria though. I definitely.
Naomi like,
You know, although I'm in Houston and shit, but
no, I wouldn't go to Nigeria. Go to Ghana, okay? That's where you start off at in Africa.
start off in Ghana, but I would like to go to Nigeria for sure.
Girl, they don't even got stable electricity. Like
that's true. I was talking to a Nigerian in Nigeria, and I remember that.
It's still like, yeah.
Yeah, they still gonna continue.
Okay. Did y'all see this? Again, I'm talking about some stories to end the year. Ashanti, she's 42 now, looking good for 42. But she said, and this is a quote from her, that she wants to quote unquote slow down, have kids, and get married.
Wow.
That's what she said. Now,
what's she doing with her eggs?
There you go. Cause I'm telling Ashanti, I hear what you're saying, baby girl, that you want to slow down. You 42. Oh, how does that work? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, she can afford to make sure she has a baby, but women are still having their periods at 42, so women can still get pregnant at 42.
Yeah,
it
but
just needs to be a more monitored pregnancy and
correct. Because doctors wouldn't necessarily recommend it.
Yeah, they'll say it's.
But maybe she not trying to have them naturally. Maybe she planning.
Yeah, I was about saying she could have easily already prepared like for this. Like, she could have eggs that have been frozen, and like maybe now she's ready to like weigh her options for what she wants to do with that.
Yeah, no, it'll be dope if I mean, listen, I'm not knocking. I like Ashanti. You know what I'm saying? I love her music. I like her look. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, this nigga Stanley crazy. Stanley said,
my sweet red wine is 10% and my MD is 13.
She could adopt a white baby.
Hilarious, by the way. Okay, but yeah, she could definitely, she can do surrogate. She could have frozen smegs and have a baby now. You know what I mean? So,
I mean, I don't know why she would want to, like,
I'm like at 42.
I mean, like babies,
like
cool.
what?
Like babies are cool only if they stayed that way. But like then, like you're just gonna be like 42. Like at 42, you're not really trying to be bothered with a fucking or not 42. She's gonna be like 48. Near at 50, you do not want to be playing with this kid that's right at your head. Like I have a 7-year-old.
Having to go to the school and do all the extra stuff
all day.
Yeah,
I mean, she might, because she had all this time to have fun. So
no. Nobody does. I'm telling you right now. As a parent, no.
Kenya Moore just had a baby at 50.
Who?
But
Kenya Moore.
Who?
Kenya Moore.
And she be taking it right to nanny. They not gonna be raising them kids. No, my mama's like 52 or 53, and like she do not got the patience for my son. She can only take so much. Like, cause like at that age, especially if you haven't had no kids, you're used to a certain type of life, like that get up and go. You could do like whatever you want. Like you're not even having to think about anybody else. You're not considering your life is just you. And when you become a mother, especially like your whole life shifts to like this other person that's outside of you. Like it's like having your heart outside of your fucking body. Like it's a whole nother experience of life. So like, I don't know. Good luck to her if she wants. If she wants to do it. But I'm like, girl, just be free.
Be free. Just let that coochie
at this point. But I don't know. Babies are just so tempting. That's like what probably draw me back in. And that's probably why babies are so cute. Because they're like the kid in the teenage stage is gonna fuck them up. But the baby stage is gonna be cute as fuck and it's gonna draw them in every time.
You take your nice little IG pictures.
I'm like, it's not even baby fever. I'm just like, I love babies.
Listen, my youngest is 5 and she bad as shit.
Don't be saying that.
Oh no, I'm putting it out there. She's bad.
No, see exactly, and that's what you'll get back. So don't put that.
Oh no, it's already came back. I
already know. You've been saying it.
Not as already here.
You've been saying
it. I already know who she is. I feel like I already know who she is reincarnated. I feel like she's a combination between, because I know like a lot of the people on my wife's side of the family and my side, and it's a lot of like strong, very opinionated women that are on both our sides of the family. And yeah, she is, she's with all that. She speaks her mind, make no mistake. it's funny because our oldest, like, she was more passive. Like, she was like, oh, okay. This one, she's like, no. I said no. I'm not doing it. Fuck out of here.
That's funny.
Yeah, she's the exact opposite.
I'm
Okay.
like, and I'm thinking about that, like, too, because I have such, like, my son is very something too, but like maybe it's that time frame they're born, like, because I think 2015 was like the start of the new children arriving, like the ones that are like going to inherit the earth and really going to transform that bitch, because like they got a different type of energy for sure, like they're a different type.
Yeah, because it was funny because like my oldest daughter, she was born in 2007. So it was funny because like her first 8 years of life, like as she was growing up to the age of 8, all she knew was like a black president, right? And so like she was like, hold on, who's the president now? Donald. She's like, what the fuck, Donald? What is going on? You know what I'm saying? Like it she was like tripping, you know what I'm saying? Like she didn't even like conceptualize that like, yo, this isn't like a real thing that's happening with this Obama nigga. Like, this is some whole other shit. Like, she thought that was like some regular shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, there's that. Okay.
That's crazy that they got to live that. I wish I would have got that.
Yeah, like her first beginning of life was just like Obama.
I mean, but
their brains be developing so
like
seeing that.
Yeah, I'm like, because when Obama went to presidency, I remember it was like 2000. And I was in middle school. I was in 8th grade. Right. And my mom let me stay home for the inauguration. I did not care about watching that shit. I was like, you gotta go to school. You gonna write me a note? Period. Period. I'm like, I don't care about no fucking president. I do what the fuck I want.
Yeah, what the fuck? What,
that was 14 now on me.
I feel so old. I mean, well, not older than Roy, but
that was 2008.
Hold on, goddamn Tierra, shit. Hold on now. Tierra, like I'm old, but not older than that nigga.
I think I was sophomore in high school. Maybe.
High school?
Yeah, it was.
It came in 2008, so I was like,
no way, yeah.
I graduated 2010, so that's high. Yeah, I remember
2 years. No, you was 3 years ahead of me. If I was in 8th grade, so maybe I was in 7th grade.
Yeah.
2007, 2008. Yeah, because the inauguration is always in January.
So Torian out here really robbing the cradle. Okay.
Damn, wait, because damn, wait. So
for him, our second term, his second term, I was able to vote to continue him.
Yeah, 08 is when he came in.
I was able to vote too.
Mm-hmm. He was in that
08 was when he was when he started his presidency.
Yeah, and in 2012, I was 18.
Yeah, no, shit was great. No,
that was my first election I was able to vote in.
I think sometimes it's about like when you're born. So like it is weird. But okay, let's talk about Megan Tory so we can finish this out. So that's the biggest story in Black America, urban America to end the year.
Oh, do not put that on us.
I'm just saying.
All that shit was mass distraction.
No, I'm just saying that was the biggest story of the end of the year was Megan Tory. And it was, I think if we're being honest about that trial, from what we heard, first of all, I think from now on they should have had cameras in there so that we could all hear for ourselves, because what we got was stuff from people who were reporting to us, if I'm correct. We didn't get anything directly ourselves. It was what they were regurgitating to us. So it would have been good.
Transcripts. They typed this shit out, the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean,
but they didn't have the full on court story. I feel like we didn't get the whole court.
Right. If they would have had a camera there the whole time, we could have really like sat in there and like got the information, because the way that like this trial sounds was that it was a exercise in people who got drunk, wilding out. It was about alcohol, drugs, sex, and guns, which is always a bad combination.
Yeah,
because it was a lot of shit going on, and it's like the only thing
I've been around a lot of alcohol, drugs, sex, and guns. You didn't say sex.
The only thing I didn't like, I didn't like it, but I understand why it was brought out. But that Meg's kind of her sexual history had to kind of get brought out in all of this, which was kind of fucked up. But I understand why the attorneys felt like they have to do that, right? Because they're trying to win a case. But that was kind of messed up because we don't.
Y'all niggas was like, she's a liar. See?
Well, she was fucking a lot of people though. Now, yeah.
Was she fucking a lot of people?
I don't think she was fucking a lot of people, to be honest.
Well,
Y'all niggas seem
How
like
would you know who she's
people
fucking?
because it's in the
Only person
media,
y'all
but
that can fucking was Tory and Party.
seriously.
I think there was something in it about the baby. And don't don't forget, she told Gayle King that she wasn't fucking Tory.
So I
Okay, but
right now.
why would I tell them
I
right
Gayle
then and
King
there
right
that
now.
I'm
Where
doing
she
that? I'm not telling they ass
I done lied on a couple
that I did that either.
I done lied about a couple bodies. Fuck it.
Okay, so yeah. No, but her body's not a lot though. I mean, according to the media, it's just literally it's 3. If we want to calculate it, it's 3.
That's just niggas in the industry though.
Okay, and that's all that we know. So, like, what's the problem?
It's not a problem for me. Trust me, I still hit it. Don't get up. If you're asking me,
you said she was fucking a lot of niggas though. No, you said because she was fucking a lot of niggas though. That doesn't matter. Niggas be fucking a lot of bitches. Tory was fucking a lot of bitches, and he shot Meg
all the time.
He was fucking multiple bitches and shot
He got an anger issue. So her in her bodies versus this nigga is a problem to society. It's crazy.
Did y'all not hear what I said?
I will say.
I feel like y'all didn't hear me. I said I felt like that should not have been brought up. That's what I said.
Oh.
Damn, y'all coming at me like I was like, fuck her. I'm like, no, I feel like that was
I will say.
What was
interesting? What was the most interesting out of this whole thing? The most interesting thing that was said was what Tory's father said after the verdict, bringing Jay-Z's name into it. Because I've been side-eyeing Jay-Z
and Rock Nation got to do with this shit.
A lot.
Nothing.
From what I heard.
I don't know, but I really want to know because I wasn't fully into it.
Didn't I already tell you though?
Okay,
I'm like, so it's just very interesting. So I'm kind of withholding judgment just because I heard that, because like Jay-Z gonna have to show me something because I didn't hear some things.
What you heard, Naomi?
So Jay-Z
is I can't even say on the internet.
Oh shit. Okay.
Damn, that you gonna have to kill us.
Nah.
Yeah, what the hell? What shit you heard?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, I mean, this is
to the chat. I say it.
No, don't put it in the chat. I don't even want it in my phone. Fuck that shit.
No, look, because you see what Rock Nation be doing. No, I'm playing. Oh no.
Put that down.
I'm like, look, the Delta's gonna get your ass while you fucking
that's
around.
the thing
That's
I'm
what's gonna
thinking.
happen. This Delta's gonna get you.
This is Rock Nation. Pledge your allegiance.
Listen. No, it's so hard not trying to throw the rock when I was listening to Diamond the other day.
Here's to the rock.
No.
And they asked me. Okay,
Delta's definitely gonna hop on that ass though.
The biggest story of 2022 became Kanye West, and people are saying now they haven't been able to find him or like contact
I
him.
didn't know if that was true, and I really don't like that, and that's why I don't like when they fucking ban him off of Twitter and Instagram and shit, because like you have no idea what is really happening, because you know, like he gets exposing too much, and like for the people that know, they know. Other people would be thinking he be looking crazy, but he be exposing a lot of shit to the people that could see.
He do, and I've been seeing.
You can see through the fucking nuances of what the fuck he's saying. And if you know,
hold on, time out. I was trying to figure out what the hell Stanley was talking about. He's talking about your damn shirt. I was like, what the hell is he talking about?
Yes. Look, Inuyasha is actually the only anime I've watched.
Listen, y'all have no clue how confused I was. I was like, what the hell is Stanley talking about? He's talking about his shirt. I was like, okay, I happened to see it, like, oh, that's the fuck he's talking about. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I just realized as my hair is getting longer that one side has more. This side has more locks than this side, and I'm kind of
okay. I just want the people to recognize this is what happened when you drink MD. You start getting revelations about random shit.
I've already been thinking about this since
we're talking about some whole other shit, and she's like, you know what? Look at my hair. Really?
I'm sorry, because I love how long they got. Like a year ago, they was not. Last New Year, like I'm gonna do a side by side. I'm gonna do a little video. Last New Year, my shit was like up here. So
oh yeah, in a year to grow.
I was up here, so the fact that I'm like down here is really
okay. Let's go here to close out the show. Okay, let's go around. Does anybody
Wait,
have
let's take a shot. Y'all got liquor?
Damn, nah.
Y'all take a shot with me. You drunk all yours, Torian?
Hell yeah.
You a fucking alcoholic. Tierra drunk all hers too with her alcoholic ass.
I didn't drink all mine.
shit? And they asked me, I tell her.
It's a little drunk.
It's the
Wow, Torian. What have you been doing? You're supposed to say that shit for today.
Yeah, fuck it.
Oh, won't you raise a glass for me?
Yeah.
Okay. Cheers. We're going into the new year. We're finna rock this shit. We're finna kill this shit. Okay, we're about to have a great year. Abundant, successful, abundant in health, wealth, love, joy, peace, happiness. Word is bond. Ashe. Cheers.
This is dedicated to your slick ass. My bitch runs the street at night, and I can't sleep. I can't sleep. I'm saying my bitch runs the street at night. I can't sleep. I can't sleep. I'm saying, y'all.
That might be the new theme song for the show. God
I put a dancey dance.
Oh, my bitch runs at night, and I can't sleep. Okay, let's go around. What's your New Year's resolution? Does anybody have a New Year's resolution? Start with Torian. What's your New Year's resolution, Torian? Is it to not have any facial hair? Talk to me.
You did say that shit. Crazy.
Jasmine loves it, and Jordan. New Year's resolution. I don't know, honestly. Well, right now I'm not working, so it's to definitely get a better paying job, be happy with my job. Travel more. Definitely got the country.
Ooh, travel is always important. I always tell black folks to travel, man.
Yeah, I gotta continue using this passport, so that's my thing for this year. So you just
yeah, I definitely need to touch.
No, for real, because I got 5 more years on my passport.
Hold on. When you say travel, I need for black folks to stop going to what's the tea place in Mexico that all the Negroes go to?
Oh, Tulum. I still need to go
to Tulum. Y'all need to go somewhere other than goddamn Tulum.
But I don't want to go to Tulum. But I haven't been to Tulum.
I mean, you can go there too, but go somewhere else. God damn, don't be going to Tulum like I'm traveling. Where'd you go to? Tulum. God damn, everybody go there. Shit.
When I first went to Puerto Vallarta. That's my first.
There you go.
So you know.
So y'all, yeah, travel is a good thing. You know what I'm saying? And wealth, prosperity, new job, and all that stuff. That's dope.
I definitely go to Japan. Stanley said Japan.
Oh shit. Yeah. Japan 2023.
That'd be so nice.
What you got for us, TT?
I think the path that I'm on now, I'm gonna continue. I recently lost my bookkeeping job, so I've been trying to I know what I want to do and the goals that I'm setting for myself right now, because I don't want to just start it on the first. I want to just, start doing what I need to do right now. So when I'm going into the new year, things are already set in stone. Right. Things are already being worked on regardless. So right now I'm thinking about going back to school, getting my master.
Super dope.
Possibly in finance or accounting. Either or is gonna be, either or. And yeah, finding a better job, manifesting, working, getting a job that I'll be comfortable and confident in, and making the money that I know that I deserve.
There you go.
Too much experience to not be getting the money that I deserve. So there's that. But overall, just keeping good energy, trying to keep the peace throughout my life, and not trying to invite any negativity, and just, continue on. I feel like I'm already doing the work that I need to do, and I'm just going to continue it throughout. So there's that.
There you go. That's dope. What say you, Naomi?
Look, I got high and started thinking about something.
Damn. Stanley said.
You know what? Speaking of master programs, oh shit, Mo coming in.
Mo said let her in.
Oh,
Yeah, we still
shit.
live.
Let
Yes,
me die.
yes.
Hey, Mo.
Hey.
What's up, y'all? Not y'all still live at 2.5 hours. Y'all need to go to damn
We
bed.
going up. This the last show at 20.
Right, last
We
show
gotta
of
go
the
for
year.
2,200
I'm
hours.
dead. You show right though. You show right.
Man, shout out to Shody.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
missed
but
everything, y'all. So I had some business to tend to, but we back. You know what I'm saying?
It's all good.
But yeah, go ahead with y'all's final thoughts. I'll give mine, I guess, since we closing out the show or whatever.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Naomi.
so my intentions, like really, I think I'm gonna manifest me a house this year. You know, I just need a bigger space to pursue the things I want to pursue. And also manifesting a means to like quit my job and like not have to work for anybody else, like be able to make my own money and, you know, live life as I choose to live life. So that's what I'm hopefully calling into 2023.
Period.
There you go. Let's go, Mo.
So is the question just
Do you have your New Year's resolution?
Resolution. Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's a resolution. I'm definitely making shit happen 2023 for sure. Financially, I'm definitely trying to skyrocket for sure. That's definitely number one goal. Okay. Number two, actually, I wrote a list of my intentions. This is why I wasn't on the show last week, because I was,
Oh, yeah, I wrote mine too.
trying to get my intentions written out and charging under the moonlight and shit.
Let's go.
So let's see. My list of what I'm attracting is what it says.
There you go.
What I'm attracting in 2023, first on the list is abundance, and that's in everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even have anything really specific, but abundance in general is just my thing. Okay, I'll be talking about that. Good health, just definitely coming into more of my self-confidence. New friends. I would love to make some new friends next year. Definitely finding a job within my field of study, because it's time to go ahead and switch fields out here. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what else we got. I've also was attracting knowledge, guidance, clarity. That's definitely on my list too. You know what I'm saying? Regardless. Upgrading my living space in 2023 for sure. And whatever that's gonna look like, I'm definitely gonna be in some stainless steel appliances coming next year. You know what I'm saying? I'm attracting excellent grades, all A's. I did it once already. We finna do it again.
Okay.
2 more times over. Also attracting consistency in all endeavors, and also with better relationship and perception of myself. It's getting better, but I want it to be even greater. And that's really it. So I got a lot I'm looking forward to for 2023. I'm ready for 2022 to be over.
There you go.
You dried out, girl. It's time to go.
Mo said no more white refrigerators.
No more white refrigerators.
Period. Because I got into July with mine. So
Oh, hilarious.
we're gonna put some wallpaper on that.
Okay. We're gonna do it one way or another. Okay. It's gonna be stainless steel in this bitch.
Hilarious. No, that's dope, man. Listen, hopefully, listen, it's a new year. As everybody's saying, it seems like everybody's already kind of putting this into play, which is the best thing to do, you know what I'm saying, coming to the new year. For the show, let me just say this, man. I think that we had an amazing year this year. The prior year was tough because it was a COVID year. There was a lot going on, a lot of uncertainty. This year, I thought that we had an amazing bounce back year. Torian was added full time to the show this year. So shout out to Torian. He's also Torian was heading up our social media, so he's keeping us up to date on all the social media stuff. So shout out to him for that.
He's talking shit too, so I'm gonna have to.
Oh, he's always talking shit in the social media, but like we really appreciate it. We always appreciate it. Shout out to Lionel. I know he's not here tonight, but Lionel is always he always is like fiery with his opinions and his perspective on things, and like it's needed for the show because we need somebody who is super opinionated, right? Even though we might disagree with him, he's gonna like steadfast.
Yeah, and that's a fact.
Yeah,
When you get in that screen, I'd be like, "Ooh, it is time, y'all."
Yeah.
Look, this year we got the greatest.
I'm so
Lionel-
mad he's not here tonight.
We got
Because
the,
like I was like, hold on, how Mo and Lionel are the ones that RSVP and they're not
No, for
here?
real.
I was like, that's some bullshit.
I'm not even supposed to be here.
no, but Lionel is dope though because Lionel had probably the greatest outro this year with the Bajos. That's a classic outro. I gotta when he said Bajos and just like slammed his computer closed. He was so annoyed with everybody that was talking.
That's literally iconic.
No, you know what? I'm gonna have to do a compilation of like the best moments from each month of this year. I'm gonna send you a video, Torian. I'm gonna go ahead and get it done before the New Year. So
that would be dope.
New Year's. And the last one's gonna be Bajos. I
don't even know when he did that, but that shit was funny as hell.
I remember the shirt I was wearing. I could find that bitch.
He was like, Bajos, and just slammed that shit. He was annoyed as he was with everybody that night. So shout out to him.
That's exactly why, like when Lionel goes out, when he's at the bar, when I see he's drinking before the show, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, he goes off.
It's one of them nights. I'm already.
Shout out to Amber because she became again fully a part of the show and like always, jumping on here and adding her perspective, which I think is a good perspective. She's older than a lot of the young women that we have on the show. She's married. Like Amber had like a whole transition on the show. She went from like not married to engaged. She went from like dating. She was talking about white people that she met at her to like marry. It's a lot that's happened for Amber on this year 2022. So shout out to Amber. She's going through like a whole phase. Naomi became part of the show a year ago, and
Not a year ago. I've been on the show since like
when?
It's been like 2 years already.
Yeah,
I know that's a year ago plus this year is 2 years. What the fuck wrong with y'all?
That is not simple math. You're trying to confuse people. Stop acting like that's how people do math.
I'm just doing regular math. I don't know what y'all.
No,
I'm like last year.
Regular math. What the hell going on here? But anyway, shout out to Naomi because she's added so much diversity to the show with her perspective. Again, it's always funny because like her and Lionel are so cool, but when they disagree, it's hilarious. It's always funny because like when they disagree, it's like rare, but it's very epic. Let me say that.
I'm like, I don't like when me and Lionel disagree.
But it's always epic when y'all disagree.
Look, I don't even.
It's always funny. It's always funny.
Agree with me.
Definitely shout out to Tiara, man, because Tiara has like been coming on. Like if anybody is like not able to come on the show, and I know Tiara makes fun like I'm the substitute, but like Tiara like adds a different element when she comes on because she's not on necessarily all the time right now. So when she does come on, like the perspective is always fresh. And we do it. We definitely appreciate it. And
it's good to hear her too, because sometimes in the chat and so because she in the chat, she active wherever. Okay? So she active in the chat, she active in the show. So it'd be good to get her on and hear her.
So we definitely appreciate Tiara.
Don't add me next year.
Shout out to you. 2023, boo.
Yes.
Spooky.
And everybody that's in the chat, man. We got Jasmine that be in the chat heavy.
Yes.
Yeah, shout out to you, Jasmine. Shout out to Courtney.
Shout
out to Stan. Shout out to Dantier. He ain't been on in a minute though. But shout out to Dantier.
Artificial intelligence.
Shout out to AI intelligence, even though I'll never forget what you said that one day.
What did he say?
When he was trying to say females, like he was trying to like be smart, because you know how like for you to say women, if you're talking about human females, say women. So yeah, but we won't get into that.
And I got to give a shout out to Dr. Umar Johnson because we had a great show with Umar and we picked up a lot of viewers off of it. We picked up a lot of subs off of that Umar show. I got to be honest with everybody.
That's good. And that was such a great opportunity because he's really out here doing the work. So definitely shout out and many blessings to Dr. Umar. Like, yeah, because he's doing
him to like I just got to give him props for him to come on our platform, which we all got to be honest, it's not a huge platform, right? Relatively speaking, we have a very small platform. For him to come on, for him to be, I reached out thinking, let me reach out, let me see what happened, and for him to like be receptive to coming onto our platform was super dope. So y'all make sure if you have not watched that episode yet, go watch that Dr. Umar episode. It was super
Definitely.
dope.
I might rewatch it again. That was a good episode.
He dropped a lot of knowledge, and in the new year, I do want to have him. I want to have him on maybe in like February, Black History Month. Have him on again. We'll see. He got the school going on, so we'll see what happens with that. But we'll try to get him back on in the new year, super early. So that was dope. Shout out to Shody Mo, man. I gotta always give Mo a shout out because she's like, like sometimes when I'm not even ready, Mo was ready. She'd be like in this motherfucker, like ready to go. Like, where you at? God damn.
The only one in here waiting to for the host to start the show. I'd be like, damn.
So definitely.
Dang, I've never even experienced that before. I didn't even know.
Nah, Mo be in this motherfucker like, wait. Yeah. She'd be like, where you at? Like the
You
fuck?
better start cussing these people out. Because
No,
I
for
still
real.
be in the background in the chat like, these niggas is not ready. Oh my God.
Be ready for the chat to talk some shit.
I gotta come around 9 o'clock, 9:15, just to be sure.
Yeah, so definitely shout out to Mo.
Don't be coming for us. We on CPT time. This is a Black
Facts.
podcast.
That's a whole fact.
Thank you. So shout out to y'all who are watching a Black podcast on
Super fact.
YouTube or listening to a Black podcast on iTunes or are we available everywhere, Roy?
Everywhere, yep.
Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. Okay, so shout out to y'all, the listeners, because
Oh,
okay. All right.
Exactly.
The white
my son started calling me. Look,
He
he
was
gonna
like,
call
"Look
again.
here."
He gonna call again because he an Aries.
He finna blow you up.
Hilarious. Hilarious.
No, he'll really only call twice, but we'll see. Maybe it wasn't him. Maybe it was his dad if it's only one.
Hilarious. But no. To Naomi's point though, shout out to everybody that's been listening, man. Like y'all have really made a difference. Like I'll be honest, man. I'll be super transparent right now. Sometimes doing the show, man, like there have been times where like I've been discouraged because like certain topics that I thought were gonna be like get a lot of traction didn't get that traction I thought it was gonna get, and it can be discouraging. But when I look up, man, on other stuff and people are listening, whether it's like listening back on our YouTube or on Spotify, on iTunes, wherever you find us, and I see that y'all are out there listening, I'm like, you know what? Let me keep going, man, because people are out there listening to us. People are really rocking with us. Trust me, I've looked at the numbers from this year, from last year. We're up over like 103% in terms of listenership. That's just a fact, right? That's just the raw numbers. So like shit is trending in the right direction. And I appreciate everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, listen, our platform is not necessarily a gossip platform where we like jump on here and just like, oh, we just talk about gossip all day. That's not really what we do. What we do is we come on, we talk about topics, but we relate it back to just everyday people, and we have a conversation. We disagree on some stuff. We agree on some stuff. It's just everyday people that's just talking, right?
No, the culture, period.
About the culture, right? Let me make sure I shout out to Stan as well because Stan's been on the show several times. So I got to make sure I shout out to Stan.
For sure.
Yeah, Stan.
Yeah, he needs to come back on.
Yeah, Stan.
He's in a relationship. I'm about to say as our single straight man because we need to find like our resident single straight man because you and Lionel will be in relationships. Torian's fluid, so we be needing that single male, black male. I think.
Okay. So put an APB out right now. So put an APB out.
Single black.
Yeah, single black male, single black straight male. We're putting an APB out. If you want to come on and be a part of the show, you know what I'm saying? And like let us know so we can have that because that is a different perspective. Because listen, I'm married, I'm an old nigga too. In the new year, I'm gonna start calling myself mayor of the old heads. Make no mistake. I didn't use that moniker all of 2022, but in 2023, I'm officially gonna become the mayor of the old heads. But yeah, man, it's been a great year. We had a great
Andy is still single. He lied to y'all.
Oh,
oh
baby
shit.
girl, that sounded like denial.
I feel like TT
And
know
this
more
ain't
than
Egypt.
I feel like Tierra might know more than she let known to know. Okay.
Indeed.
Okay. Indeed. Okay.
I'm spilling the tea today before we close out.
Oh, spill it. Shit.
That's
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Are we ready in the show?
Yeah. What you got, Naomi?
Nothing. We got to end the show to talk about it.
Okay. Let's get up out of here. Let's get about it for tonight, man. We're closing out the year. Thank you for everybody who's watched, listened, shared, subscribed. Anything you've done, we definitely appreciate y'all, man. Trust me, you've affected my life more than you would ever know, man.
You forgot to shout out one other person.
Who that?
JC.
Oh, shut up. My bad. You right.
I don't know why you popped in my head, but that's...
Let me slow down. You 100% right, Tierra. Shout out to you for being on here right now. Let me make sure I shout out to JC and the big homie Chris Blake, because we've been starting to drop Tuesday shows. Coming up in the new year, this is a programming note. In the new year, we're going to have a Tuesday show, a Wednesday show, which is the big show, the main show. We're also going to add a Thursday show, a Friday show, and a Sunday show. The Sunday show right now, I know it's going to be me and JC just debating, not just debating, but just talking about religion, just talking about from Christianity to Islam to Buddhism to Black Hebrew Israelite. Sundays,
crazy.
So that's coming up in the new year. So y'all make sure y'all tune in for that, because we're going to have more content. Basically, for No Strings, Monday is going to be really the only Monday, and Saturday is probably going to be the only day you don't see us. Other than that, man, I'm going to have content up and ready to go. So thank all of y'all, man. Thank JC and Chris Blake. Technically, this whole platform started off with them and me, you know what I'm saying, just wanting to create something for the culture. And man, we now like 3-4 years in. We met Lionel because of my wife. Lionel brought in Mo, and then everybody else is kind of just coming from that whole tree. So man, listen, it's been awesome, man, getting to know everybody. I love y'all. Y'all are all a part of my family now. So shout out to all of y'all, man. Welcome into 2023. We out of here for the night. I don't know what the hell Naomi finna tell us after we get up off of here. But before I go, I gotta hit y'all with the original goddamn theme song. I ain't gonna play it too long, but let's go. We out here for the night. Peace.
Put a pause on that. You still broke, you ain't back. No strings attached. That's a rack. No strings attached.